Okay, now we can't mention it because
No, I know.
Now
Compared to what it looked like before, that looks absolutely freaking boss.
I just hope they keep the. See, here's the thing. There was a role.
Right, well, I'm live now, so you have to be really careful what you say.
Yeah, no. Nobody's gonna be able to figure it out.
Nobody, not anyone.
Nobody.
I won't directly reference it, but there was a role-playing game book, like a tabletop role-playing game version that came out of it, of the overall universe that included the original book, and the movie and the animated series. Because if you remember, there was an animated series as well that came out on VHS that failed horribly.
Yeah, only because no one was willing to take interest in it.
It was actually
Well,
quite
it
good.
aired.
And I loved it.
No. The problem is it was marketed to a younger generation than those that would have actually seen the films.
Yeah. Honestly, if you compare
And they
what
would
was
have known
coming out
nothing
in
about
terms
it.
of CGI back in that time period, it was pretty freaking amazing. They
It
were able
was.
to put out because it aired on a TV slot originally, and it was like. I think it was every week that they were coming out with an episode, and it was full CGI. It was amazing, but the role playing game integrated all of those together in a cohesive, universe, side universe. I want to see that be a thing for the game. I don't know if the game's gonna just do the movie or if it's gonna do all three together because it works
Movie
well
universe.
all three. Because then you've got damn. Because I like the
And
walkers.
it comes after the third one.
Oh. So the 1 and 2 are canon?
I don't think 2 is.
2's the better of the
Bullshit!
Of the sequels, 2 is better than 3.
Not a chance in hell!
Yeah, no, you shitting me?
Buy me a fucking plane ticket. I'm gonna go kick the crap out of Roach.
Okie dokie.
I'll hit you back, you son of a bitch. That one's actually decent.
No, I don't agree with that.
Rival, I prefer 3 as well.
3 is horrible. 3 is horrible. It's an hour of walking in a desert with oversized gun props.
I would like to point out that one of the Harry Potter films was filmed entirely in a fucking tent. I know. I sat through the bastard.
That doesn't mean it's good. That doesn't mean it's good. The second one has atmosphere.
No,
it has
so,
decent.
Midge,
It has decent practical
how's your day
effects.
been, buddy?
No.
How's your day been, Midge?
Yes, it does. Rewatch that. Rewatch that goddamn movie. It has fairly decent practical effects. For especially
everybody,
something
welcome
with
to
that
D&D.
small of a budget.
I'll be back in like a minute.
No,
We are going to have to disagree, Roach. We are going to have to disagree.
No, we're not. You're
You
wrong.
can't leave. They might turn on the SpaceX launch. No! Oh, fuck's sake.
To be fair, propellant loading is happening right now.
Oh. Oh, okay. So, if
Hold
you
on, I
guys
have
are
to
new
check.
here, because I know some people are in chat new here, basically, this is a D&D show that also features a good 20 minutes of ranting every hour of actual gameplay.
Having an intermission as well
I get-
because of Starship 9.
because of just various random internet tropes, most of which I've never seen, and and they hate me every time I
just
say
need to
that.
get
But as soon as
on
I've
with it.
seen one that they don't understand, I'm not allowed to give them shit. Anyway,
Hold on. I gotta check out the budget on this because I swear to God.
oh dear lord,
there is a, when you compare the budgets of these two movies and what they were able to accomplish, the second one is far better.
No, it's
I'm
not.
not- and here's the context. I still think they're both hot garbage compared to the first one.
Yeah, but I just think the third one's better than the second.
You're wrong.
Far superior.
You're 7 million for the second one.
I'm with Rival.
You're
And
wrong.
we hardly ever agree on anything.
7 million.
Exactly.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The third one had a larger budget.
Oh my
9
god!
million.
I don't give a crap!
It's horrible.
Calm down. It's just a commercial.
those shoes are lovely.
So
And here's the thing: because of our previous conversation, we can't say the names.
Yes, we can't.
We can't reference the actual.
We can't reference
series.
which films we're talking about.
Because we
Don't
revealed.
worry, Jack guessed it ages ago.
Well, we can't directly acknowledge whether or not they said anything correct.
No.
Because we revealed privileged information
Anyway.
live.
Last time on D&D. Oh my god.
We spoke about something other than 40k.
Hey, I will give you that. At least you talked about something other than 40k.
We just need to rotate through things Midge has never seen, so we need to do like Firefly next.
Firefly next.
Talk about that.
no, Sharp. Reference Sharp,
Sharp,
next.
Sharp.
I've seen
yeah.
Sharp though.
Oh, okay, yeah, Firetail. Yeah,
it's
well,
This week on things Midge has no idea about.
You see, I've been watching a
Well,
podcast
this week we are on things that Midge doesn't know about. We talk about mortgages.
Specifically, I've been watching a podcast that is just
we
the whole
talk
premise
about
is that
actually
a group
being
of
on the
friends.
housing ladder within the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
This week on things Midge has no idea about, the podcast for this D&D stream.
Oh, that's a jab.
Scream it from the skies. That's a fucking fantastic
God
one.
damn! God damn!
No, I can't even be mad at that one. That was a
That was a banger, so that one was.
yeah.
See, here's the thing.
Set me
Midge.
up.
Here's the thing.
Alibi.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Midge. It would actually, it would actually kind of work if we decided to just show you random things, because there's like a whole podcast about just a group of friends showing one friend Stargate from beginning to end.
Can we actually do a podcast, like, for real?
Can we actually do a
Can we
podcast?
actually do it?
Supposed to be.
Well, I mean, technically. It's just an
Call it
unreleased one.
Raising Midgeman or whatever. Can we D&D?
Dancing with
Yeah, can
Midge.
we play D&D, please?
Oh yeah, I'll take you all dancing. Let's go.
That was a Dancing with Wolves reference, but never mind.
What? Do you want to learn to samba? I'll teach
I
you
mean,
to
I'd
samba.
probably die. Let's be honest.
I can teach you to dance with Longans. That'll be funny to watch you.
I know the electric slide. And I also know my state's official dance, because we were taught that for 4 years.
America.
Official dance.
Do you know what?
Wow.
Do you know what Illinois' official dance is?
The Macarena. Saturday night.
Square dancing.
It's too far north.
Our PE class.
Do you know what the English
Our
official
PE
dance
class.
is?
It's too
Imperialism.
Dancing. Is it Morris dancing? Is it Morris dancing? Because I've done Morris dancing and
No,
that
it's the
shit is...
historical one, but I mean the modern one.
Maypole is something to do with the Maypole? No
Is it
idea.
Saturday night or the Macarena?
Yeah, it's the Macarena.
Oh, is it?
Macarena.
I'm surprised it's not far. I'm surprised it's like not like Cotton Eye Joe or like
Cotton Eye Joe's up there, though.
6, 7, 8, 5,
Caravan
6, 7,
Park
8.
Disco.
Cotton Eye Joe is a song. Okay,
Because
so,
every white guy can do
Oh,
it.
it's in 2 weeks. That's just been said.
so for everybody listening, for everybody watching or listening in the chats and the live streams and everything, we haven't had an off week. This is just
I don't have enough
continuation.
apple juice for this bullshit.
For everyone watching on screen and watching the live streams and listening on the podcast. Oh, my bad.
So let's move on to the actual game that that we're supposed to play.
We're just making up for the fact that I missed last week's pre-game because I was running late.
Yep. Well, no, because you don't normally. Well, never mind. This is contrary to that. I was gonna say you don't normally contribute to the pregame mayhem at this point.
You
So
are the pre-game mayhem. You're making up for all those
last
years.
episode, our intrepid adventurers were able to get out of the dungeon that they found themselves in the previous game to that, so 2 weeks ago. In doing so, they did. In the pursuit of escape, they also found and fought a couple of creatures more. they were able to secure themselves quite a bit of treasure from this, what they found out to be an abandoned complex that had been covered over and basically looked like a mound in the countryside as you got to the exterior. When you did exit, you found yourself in an unknown land with an approximation of where you were, and you just kind of went to the nearest sign of civilization, which was some smoke on the horizon from a chimney. You found a fortified holdfast in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by farmland, which somewhat odd, as it seemed to be a very undersettled area. And you found out from the local alderman who was inside of the holdfast that the reason for the strange settlement was, for a long time, individuals had been hunted by things in the forest and take people in the night, which sounded interesting. Well, because you basically immediately said, "Can we help with that?" And yeah, so you're helping with you took a quest, you took a contract. I'm playing a lot of Witcher, so my vernacular is going to be pretty pretty close to that. For helping the alderman locate his missing son, who was taken as he was traveling between settlements. You bedded down for the night inside of the holdfast, and we left off with Mog in her tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this would be kind of the big thing, the highlight of this episode.
But the rest of you forgot, clearly.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Don't worry, Mog. Don't worry, Red. I care.
Rifle also remembered, because I've been talking about it all week.
Something like
Well,
that.
yeah, proximity. That. So, we left off with Mog waking up, or being awoken by a familiar to her orcish man who was sitting at the other end of her tent. And we ended off with him saying, "Well, it's been a while."
It has, Master. Thank you for coming.
I thought it. Yeah, and by the way, I guess for everyone else, Mog knows this because he hasn't changed. But it's an average-looking orcish man, black mid-length hair, wears leathers, but they're finely made, but without adornment. And upon his side is a sheathed sword that looks fairly average, bare, but for the pommel, which seems to be crafted and carved out of a mess of raven skulls. Well, I thought it polite, since you asked so nicely.
I try to do everything politely. Can I ask you some questions?
Depends.
On what?
The question.
Think of this as not an interrogation. You might do well.
Thanks, babe.
No problems.
You guys have had very poor luck with interrogations.
No, I haven't.
Do you know, have you been keeping an eye on me? Do you know what we're doing?
I've taken a hands-off approach to our agreement. I've given you tools for you to succeed.
Wonderful.
And
Well-
you've done well so far. You're here.
I am still alive. That is mostly due to sheer luck and an excellent cleric.
You say luck, I say divine providence.
I don't think you're divine.
Well,
I'm not, but our patron is.
Anyway. So, on top of what the original deal was for, currently trying to save this entire continent, which is awesome, from the emergence of a demigod called Zagul. She's like, you heard of her?
Bit of a bitch.
Yeah, she's been a bit of a bitch to some of our party
Lots of
members as well.
theatrics, then.
Oh, she's going all out in the theatrics now, so that's super.
No, just generally. Lots of theatrics. Always with the poetic ends to her followers, bringing about... It's just too much.
Do you know anything about her backstory?
Maybe one time or two.
Care to divulge?
Yeah.
Cool.
No, I meant I cared, as in I don't want to. Gotta pick up on that.
You're super helpful. Right.
Wait a sec.
So, okay. So, we have a
See, our agreement wasn't for information. It was for your gifts, for you to get what you need. And then I get what I need.
Yeah, which, when
I
I
don't
was
change
13, I
deals.
didn't ask what you needed, and I think now I'm my age, I'd quite like to know.
Well, that wasn't a part of the deal either. I see. I took a hands-off approach to you, you to me. See? Symmetrical. It works.
Wonderful. So, I, like an idiot child that I was, signed up to a deal I didn't understand, and now I'm stuck in it.
Yep. Contract's a contract.
Cool. Cool. And it's not like I can back out of it, otherwise I'm a useless nobody who can't read anymore.
Well, no, you can back out of it. It's just you lose your gifts. See, I'm
Yeah,
not
exactly.
limiting you. You have the ability to leave. I don't care. But
You and I both know I ain't leaving. I can't leave. I
I
still
don't know
have
that.
jobs undone.
well, you can always find another way.
Why did you pick me anyway?
You're there.
So you just saw this scared, angry kid and thought, oh yeah, cool, she'll do.
I mean, there are other reasons, but I'd rather not talk about those.
This guy's
Because I look a
100%
bit
eating
like you?
something as well.
This him eating like random things from like a pouch is what he's doing that in the tent, like leaning back and it's just like little like roasted nuts or something.
This is the alcoholic mall Santa of Warlock patrons as well. What this is.
They all can't be giant eldritch gods with the grand plans or things like that.
I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with some dude who's just like, I got some power, I'm bored. Why not?
Yeah. It's basically the
Scruffy.
traveler.
The janitor.
Spoilers.
So, okay. So you're not going to tell me anything about school because that's helpful.
You know what you need to know.
You know anything about this champion?
You don't have to be more specific about. A lot of people call themselves champions.
The champion that came across the Sunset Mountains to conquer these lands for the sake of humanity, and then was buried in a tomb which we think is close to here. Not sure.
Right, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. What about him?
Any ideas where that tomb is? That would be super helpful. Don't give a shit about anything else.
Nope.
Cool. Well, you've
Nearby.
been- Are you even an orc?
I am to you.
Yeah, I thought so.
We've gone over this, I think, right?
Nah.
Yeah, well. Not my problem.
Well, nice sword. You've been about as helpful as a... No, actually less helpful than a chocolate teapot, because at least I can eat a chocolate teapot.
Well, see, I wouldn't look the gift horse in the mouth, because you're taking a lot of things for granted right now. Have you been able... Would you be able to get anywhere near where you're at right now without the gifts I've given you?
I wouldn't be in this position if you hadn't given me... I would probably still be in wizard school because I am not smart enough to be an actual wizard. And you know that.
Yep.
However, I
So
can
now-
talk my way out of the situation.
Yeah, well, now
I
you're
can't
here.
sing.
Now you're here, and you can do a whole bunch of stuff that other people can't. And some of it's directly related to the things you're dealing with right now. You can read anything. Anything. Yeah, how many people would kill for that? Have killed for that? Might still. Whatever.
Well, I've been killing.
Yeah.
So nothing to tell me. Nothing useful.
I don't know what you
Nothing
want.
to send me on my path towards my actual goal, and therefore can get on
Your
with
goal
your shit.
is within reach. And you've gotten there yourself with my help.
This dude is such a fucking jock. It's hilarious.
You know,
I don't know what you expected.
He
from your
knows how to.
patron.
He knows how to make
You
a
gave me-
mean lean to.
You gave me a description, and that was it. And I made this.
Yeah, you said, let me have a play. So I let you.
Yep.
That was your first fucking mistake. It's Roach.
Clearly.
He knows how to
You're
make a
here.
lean to.
See, that was your first mistake. Your second mistake was trusting Roach, and your third mistake was giving Roach an idea.
You gave me the sword, and I live in the big house now. You're here now. You're within what? A couple days' ride from last time or last information you got of him. You don't think that's worth something?
Yeah, but that wasn't down to you.
Who knows? Maybe it was.
No, I
Mysterious
have
way.
an idea who that was down to, and it wasn't you.
Well, think about it again. Especially given the fact that, let's just think about this. Person that actually got you that information, would they have even paid attention to little old you if you didn't have the ability of helping them when you first met them?
You're an
There we
asshole.
Bosch is a warlock.
See,
Nice
somebody in
sword.
my position, I don't have to care about whether or not
No,
people like me.
clearly you do not give any shits.
Nope.
What's that
But-
sword?
It's my sword.
It's pretty.
Yep.
Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Good motif going on.
Any particular reason?
Yeah. Information costs thing. Remember that.
Okay, how many virgins you want sacrificed for the information? Come on, give price.
If... Okay, fine. If you were to give me some more information about what I've asked, namely the champion and Zagul, what would you want in return? There are some things not even I'm willing to do. My line is a bit further along than others, though.
I know that. So, you get one. Make a choice.
Champions.
Where's the tomb of the champion?
Okay, there we go. That's very specific.
What do you want in return? Before I accept this deal, I am no longer a stupid 13-year-old. I am a stupid 25-year-old instead. But I am smarter than I was then.
All right. Looks you over.
Morg and Isaac are the same age.
Only that was true.
But Isaac's more worldly. Which, by the way, if you were called that when you were a kid, adults were just saying, "Wow, you're going to be an depressed person." All right, I'll give you it, but you have to do something very specific for me. This time, I won't be all nebulous about it.
Super.
I want an object from the tomb.
What object?
There's an orb in there. You'll know it when you see it.
Is this the
Black
kind
and
of orb that's
purple.
going to destroy the world?
No, I shouldn't. You'll be fine. It's black and purple, about the size of a man's head. It's not very easy to get to, but it's in the tomb. You'll see it. Collect it, put it in a circle of raven corpses with the blood of a goat sprinkled over it, and then leave it.
Really? What the fuck?
Honestly, I want to see if you'll do it.
I
Oh
ain't
my
killing a
god.
bunch of ravens. Ravens
This
are
dude
cool.
is such an asshole. I love him. I love this man.
Okay. The laughing's me. The laughing's me.
No, it's him too. Let's be honest, it's him too.
The laughing's me. All right, forget about the blood of the goat and the ravens. Put it in a circle of stones, make this symbol, and he draws out a symbol on sand, on a little dirt in front of you.
Do I
In the
recognize
middle of
it?
that's... give me an Arcana check.
$23.
23. Okay. You do recognize this. It is the symbol of a name in a very ancient form of celestial for a deva.
Can I write that? What's the name?
It doesn't. It's just. It's like iconography. It doesn't. It's that old.
Okay.
It doesn't. It doesn't actually like it It would have like a word, but it's like. It's if you know like ancient Egyptian like pictogram, like it doesn't.
Right,
They didn't know
okay,
the.
fine.
They don't know how it's actually been how it was like spoken, or at least I don't think they do anymore. They might now, but whatever. Back in like the early 2000s, like they didn't know how Egyptian was spoken, ancient Egyptian.
Okay. I'll
Put it in
take
the middle of
a
that
piece
symbol. Yeah, put it in the middle of that symbol. Leave it.
And you'll come.
That's all you gotta do.
Oh, that's the
It'll
point.
be
Why are you
taken care
here rather than bringing me to you like last time?
I wanted to flex my muscles a bit. Nobody else can hear what we're talking about.
They can hear me quite well, loudly snoring, I assume.
No, it's just they're not moving right now.
Fine.
Can I hear something? I really want to do something funny at the end.
No, it's just a day.
Please, I'm
It's just a
begging
night.
you.
It's just a night. I've
I'm
rolled
begging
things.
you.
I've rolled things.
I'm begging you.
Too bad. Too bad, Mister.
I'm gonna fucking do it anyway.
Okay, so where's the team?
All right. Here's the thing. Gotta shake first. Takes hands. You can feel warmth kind of pass into you as you realize the contract has been made.
You shit.
Right. You're not gonna like this. What you're doing right now, where you're gonna be going, tracking, it's on the way. And he disappears as he goes.
Rivallon comes running through, kicking the air where he was, going, "Piss off, ghost!"
Fuck off, ghost!
You just hear a chuckling in the ethereal air as he disappears into like a whiff.
You got that.
I got that. That was good.
Thank you.
I got that. I got that.
Rivallon on. Are you up on guard?
Yes.
Yeah, basically, from your perspective, Rivallon,
I just kicked a ghost.
nothing happened.
No, I kicked a ghost.
And what you realize, Mog, is as he leaves and like the wisps go through a tent flap and he kind of like closes, opens again, and there's nothing there. You see everything outside, including the fire in the center of the encampment, isn't moving for probably like a good couple of seconds after he disappears, and then it immediately starts going again.
Can I do an Arcana check and figure out what that was?
Sure.
I realise the DC is probably insane, but I'm going to give it a go.
Got a 23, so before, so
23.
Oh. Well.
we stop time.
That's the thing.
Chronomancy.
Studiomancy.
Clap.
It's a
Gone.
chronomancer.
That
Burn him.
was a reference that I hope Roach got.
Like, remember the most powerful magic of all is chronomancy. What's the most powerful magic at all? What's the most powerful magic of all? Friendship? No! What have they been teaching you this year?
Okay, Mog.
It's hot in here! I was fighting a god! Sorry.
Mog. Make sure she's got the symbol sketched in, as well as the face of her patron. Sighs and goes back to sleep.
Okay.
As in,
Ah, shit. Sort of.
mhm.
Don't know what you expected.
Hoot! Growl! Make a deals with ancient deities tends to end poorly for all involved.
Don't know what you expected of your deity, but that's what he
Dear, dear.
Oh
It's,
boy.
it's
Again,
the
not
down the
deity.
road guy.
We don't know what he is. He's just a dude with some ravens and a sword.
Right down the road.
In fact, none of us know that happened, so...
Yeah.
Well, breakfast, Mog tells you.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
Sash was like in the middle of drinking her coffee, like,
Bit
Can I-
like
Can I see the name?
yeah, here's the symbol.
Do I recognize it as someone who reads Celestial, can speak and read Celestial and knows
It's
them?
part
Yeah.
Denver.
give me a history check.
and knows
Oh,
it Deva, like, personally, like, first word.
By the way,
first name.
SN9 is currently it's currently got a vent open on the upper tank, so that means it's full.
Fucking nerds.
Waiting for ending.
Listen, unless
Space
there's
nerd
like,
is the coolest nerd. And you
listen,
just
the only
don't
thing
know
I'm
it.
interested in space is incredibly attractive aliens. We
I'm
haven't found any
18.
of those yet, so.
8.
I only have a
Most
I only have a
Arcturians.
+1 to history.
You
So
only have +1. Pretty sure Mock could have done that in his sleep.
My history ain't shit, I don't think.
I was raised in this. Unfortunately, I'm not a good student.
I was raised from the darkness. Unfortunately, my note taking was quite piss poor.
Okay. Let me get my notes up. Didn't think I'd need these.
Well, you thought wrong.
Well,
Y'all, oh,
you have chosen
death.
poorly. Because being, yeah, I don't have history. I have religion as my thing. Despite the fact I'm not a cleric.
You were raised in a monastery. I think religion is going to overrule history.
Yeah, like you probably would have been taught your religious history, not your actual history.
you do recognize the symbol. It is for an ancient diva's spirit, an archdeva, whose name is Veneer.
Victor.
Victor, Echo, November, India, Romeo.
Victor, Echo, November, Echo, Romeo, did you say?
No, India.
Indigo.
India, Indigo. Veneer. Oh. Do I know anything else about Veneer?
Not with that roll.
Cool.
Has a
Excellent
sister
finish.
called- Has a
Excellent finish on wood.
Yeah, has a sister called Lash.
Yeah. It's an excellent wooden finish if you're looking for some, but you know. Well,
But that's what you get.
your
checking
night
the
was
symbol.
apparently very interesting, Mog.
Wields a mighty weapon called Shellac.
That's his sword's name, Shellac.
Well, I thought with us sending messages to Isaac's people, and I thought, well, I've got a person. It turns out, though, he's a shit, so let's not do that again.
Turns out he's a shit. Well, not everyone can meet their god and be pretty okay with it.
I am Veneer, god of the carpenters.
Ah, but Sesh, you're a good
Is this the
person
Purvon of
working
this
for a
campaign?
Good God. I am neither of that, and neither is he, so...
I would like to point out that not everybody thinks Bahamut's a good person.
Yeah,
Followers of Tiamat
probably
medley.
Yep. You're people for a while.
Touche,
Oh,
touche.
yeah. Speaking of religious history, I bet you were taught that the Palorian Crusades were a good thing.
Yes, you were.
Yes. Yeah.
You see?
Although we
They-
did have to go through in our upper years, we did go through.
There
the
was a
Reformist
lot of-
history
There was a lot of
uh,
revisionism in there.
Yes. We had to try and put the light on it. The sun. No, we did have a few bad eggs. That kind of. It's all bullshit now, but
You read a history book after you got out that wasn't a part of your order, and you're like, what the fuck?
You saw, like, you literally just, like, picked up the first Palorian history book you ever saw, and you were just like, what the shit?
I
went
wanted
on?
to
No,
make
no,
a
it's-
reference. I
as-
wanted to
as
make
you
a
leave
reference
the
to a real
monastery-
world example, but I would insult the entire nation of Japan by doing that.
it's is what happened was you get a primer when you first leave the temple. It's like we might have overlooked some things. It's
There's a
literally
book
titled
list.
that.
There's a
We
book
may
list.
have
Don't
pissed
read
some
these.
people off.
Don't
go
read
to
these.
these
Heretical
locations.
works.
Yeah.
Don't-
There's, like, a list of no-fly zones for Palorian followers, just in case you get janked on the way down to the bar.
We're all a part of this Facebook group where we share our latest theories.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
We're on prayer chain.
This is going poorly. Let's leave this conversation behind us. Let's move on quickly.
Anyway,
we
We
were
need
having
to
this
get
thing
on.
about mass clerical studies are a bad thing. They're making people sicker. They give our children problems.
Wear a mask. Wear a fucking mask.
Yes, please, everybody.
I want to go out again.
I want to be able to play D&D with real people in front of me. My God.
Anyway,
Anyway, we should get on with tracking down because.
Before we go, coffee.
Coffee.
Just hands out the freshly brewed coffee.
Yeah.
Just, here you go.
Yeah. Are you?
Hands
Are
Steenie a
you-
tea.
Are any of you guys going to split up your because you have a party inventory with a shitload of money in it?
I probably could have done that in the morning. I could have counted all of it and split it up
Yeah.
properly. Which I
So I
think
was
I
wondering if you
did.
guys wanted to split that, like say you did that.
Well,
in
we're
your
still
time
leaving
here.
some in the party fund because. You
Yeah,
don't
I
know
have that
how
sorted
many
out.
to
I
do.
Yeah,
have
you
the,
split it up you split it up 6 ways.
I have
and
the
6
splits
shares.
sorted out. I'm going to post it in the Discord chat, but I'm also going to say it out loud because maybe the podcast will be released sometime next century.
Okay. Is this also what goes in the party?
Yes,
inventory
that's a
as well?
6-way split. So you get 343 platinum, 3,632 gold, 1,330 silver each, including the
I'm
party
already
fund.
modifying.
You're gonna
343
put that in the
platinum
Discord as
each.
well, Mikey.
Yep.
343 platinum each. Halo.
It's
6
Halo.
confirmed.
Halo 6 confirmed. I actually
Which is
forgot
ma-
about that.
you guys, I don't have to keep paying for things now. It's cool.
Hey, money.
Money.
Now, do not
This is
spend it all at
magical.
once again.
Rivallon immediately buys a giant thing of armor or just poison things.
Arrows! Give me
Arrows.
arrows!
Yeah, that
Chill
was-
arrows! Sorry.
Those arrows are coming.
They are so
useful.
cool.
they are very good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't received can we make a splinter arrow or a lasso arrow or a bolo that comes out of an arrow?
Can we make like a
Which, by the way, if there was a bolo, if you wanted to make a bolo arrow, I'd figure out a way because that's kind of cool.
No, I've already figured out how to do that.
Oh, okay. Two attacks with the string between each arrow.
No, you put 2 arrows on the bow, and then you just have a long length of cord, and all you do is you aim for the legs, and the arrows go
So
inside of the legs, and when they get to the extent
exactly
of the
what I
rope, they
said.
swing round and come back on themselves.
That's what Roach said.
Did you guys hear the did you guys hear about the way that you can make a nuclear arrow with a portable hole and a bag of holding?
Oh, that I've seen that meme.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
Never share that with Rivallon because he
And
will.
she's going to hand Isaac 500 gold pieces as recompense for helping pay for her church.
Isaac does not accept.
She's going to hand it to you and be like, use it to rebuild yours.
We're
like
gonna,
the
we're gonna be doing this thing of
She's just gonna grab you by like the collar and pick you up. Just
make an opposed strength check.
I don't think that's going to
so
be
if
a
we win
hard
that-
check.
So I'm gonna go home now and retire like king.
excuse me, goodbye. Nice
You
knowing
had
you
more
boys.
money than this.
Yeah, I know.
Before.
You've had more money
Well,
than
no, you never had this much platinum. I don't think. Actually.
No, we definitely had this more than this in the amount of gold.
How much
We've
is
never had.
platinum in gold again?
10. So you've got 3,430 platinum or gold.
In
platinum.
Are
Yeah,
you
so
sure about
6 grand?
3, 4,
Are you
3.
sure
I'm
about
up
that
to
gold amount?
6
Yeah, that's split
grand.
6 ways. So
It looked right. Yeah, there was a shitload of
3,
gold.
4, 3.
Remember, you got a haul
Yeah,
between
yeah.
those 2 bags. You
Yeah.
got a haul
3.
from not only an alchemical arch like mage's
And then
expedition into
3,
like
6, 3,
like
2
decommissioned
gold.
circles, but also grave robbers that got stuck.
I also have attuned to the armor. So
6,
No.
Oh,
3,
nice.
6, 3, 2.
Got it.
I have a higher AC
3, 2
by 1.
Ah!
plus.
Well, we got more venting, so that means that they've got bottom tanks full.
It's a lot of money.
damn, I need to.
That's
figure out
engine
a-
chill.
1, 3,
Engine
3,
chill.
0 silver.
Oh, that means we're about 10 minutes away if they're doing
10
engine
minutes.
chill.
10 minutes, or they're gonna do a hard D tank.
Beautiful.
Well, they're
I,
gonna
now,
do D-tank
I
one.
now almost have 1,000 platinum. Whew.
Jesus Christ.
10,000 gold and platinum.
And you're
The
wearing
thing is, though, Midge, right?
£35,000 worth of robe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also, Mitch, the thing is, though, you might need that 1,000 platinum to rebuild your cult once they've stopped being a death cult and just
My
gone back to being a
cult!
regular cult.
It's not a cult. We're an actual defined religion. We might need to rebuild it, yes, but it's not a cult. We're not a cult.
Currently, that's debatable.
Halo
There were
is
some
very
bad
much
eggs.
a
We had to
god.
do this before. There were some bad eggs.
Paylor is very much a god, so is Bahamut.
All of a
I
sudden,
Sure,
I'm
there was a
imagining-
Nazi who was the Pope, but we got a good one now.
all I imagine in my head, right, is Isaac becomes Stalin, and he has to cleanse the ranks of all
Hey,
the
guys.
officers.
I don't care if you're Catholic. That was a joke in general. I'm not. It's just a thing.
It was pretty fucking funny.
That was pretty good. We got a good one now.
Big one.
Just in with the rat zinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roach is just on fire today, boys. Just zinger, zinger.
Yeah. By the way, chat, you missed a really good.
Oh,
You missed a really
did
good
miss a
joke
really good
earlier,
joke.
but we can't recreate it because it loses everything.
Yeah.
We
I can't
do
even
it.
remember what the topic of conversation was, but Roach did a fire joke earlier.
I was talking about Gwent.
Yeah, we were talking about Gwen.
I was talking about Gwent, and then we went to Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was talking about how Akaiba was a fucking asshole in that one episode where he ripped up a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
That's the very
Oh,
first
yeah.
episode, I'm pretty sure, of the actual.
Yeah, and
Yu-Gi-Oh!
then I was like, it's funny because you now need 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons for the
You're
Blue Eyes
doing it
Ultimate
anyway.
Dragon version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now we're doing it anyway. No, I
Anyway.
made a Wizard of the Coast joke. That's what it was. In
It was a good
reference
Wizard
to
of the
Magic the
Coast.
Gathering going to shit.
It was a good Wizard of the Coast joke, to be fair. It was a very good Wizard of the
So,
Coast.
It was. So,
as a team, how are we going to track this creature or whatever it is? We've got to go to the site, correct?
Yes.
We'll go to the site. We'll have
you've been
2
given a.
people who can
a location.
actually track, and then we go and find out what's going on.
Look, I'm just here
We
to
kill
keep
it,
the
we
spells and
capture
shit
it,
if you guys
etc.,
are on the
etc.
way.
You know, usual sort of
We'll see
mercenary
if
group things.
we'll see if the sun is still alive and anyone else, or if they've. What do we think this is?
Wait, hold on. Did you just say we kill and capture it? In
We kill or
reference to a
capture it,
rescue-
you know.
in reference to a rescue mission.
I'm talking about the creature.
Okay. I was just like, we kill or capture the son, then we bring it back to the father.
Listen,
Get our money.
This isn't about the creature, it's about bringing the sun back.
That just sounds.
Dead
Sesh-
or alive.
Sesh misread that poster. It's not. It's not.
He's just like, wait, hang on. Fuck, hang on, let me read this poster again.
Dead or alive? Got it.
Hold up. Alive. Shit, that says alive. Piss.
He's just following the natural trend of every Steven Seagal movie.
Yeah.
What he very inadequately takes down people with a fake martial art. Is that what it is?
Blows someone up using a microwave?
Everything being dead or alive.
Dead or alive. Oh,
Like the
okay,
mission,
okay.
it's dead or alive. That's
He's
the
really
mission.
pudgy and walking around like a decommissioned battleship. That's that one.
Listen, Sesh is chunky. He's not that kind of chunky.
Okay.
Random naked lady in a cake for some reason?
All right.
That sounds like Sesh's night out.
We can make fun of Steven Seagal forever. We need to
Honestly,
move on.
To be fair, naked woman and a cake sounds like Sesh's birthday parties.
So, tracking. So what do you guys want to do? Because it's the next day, so you can set out whenever you want. It's morning. You've been provided with the location of this of where they lost the trail.
Yeah. It's not rained at all, has it? It's still dry.
No, actually, legitimately, I've been looking at the weather on my calendar. It has not rained for, my God, almost 3 weeks.
Okay.
Jesus, that's dry. That's a dry
So-
week. It's a dry month.
Going to be. If there was a trail.
And it's cold
there
too,
could
which also
still be a
helps. So
trail.
it's very chilly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cold and it's dry, which means nothing's happening to these tracks.
This is literally like what it would be like living
Perfect.
in Ireland if it never rained ever again. Just cold and dry.
It's perfect weather for this.
Right. So head out.
Nice and airy.
Oh,
Okay,
there's
things going.
2 health potions in the party fund as well. If anyone needs one.
I used one. I'll take it.
You used one, take one back.
Remember, you can drag and drop it, so you can
Yep.
just take it.
It's in the party.
Just make sure
phone.
that you, if you
Potion
drag and drop, I think if you just drag and drop, it'll take 1 off of the stack, maybe. I hope, but hey, whatever.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, so if you decide to head out early in the morning, which here's what you're going to be doing. People here get up early and get to work early. Basically, as soon as sun up happens, the place is lit up. the outer doors are opened to the palisade, and people start going out to work the field. You even see a band of individuals, not less than 3. There's like 2 or 3 bands that go out. Not less than 3 going out to hunt into the forest. Not in the direction you're going. They're going into it looks almost like a managed forest in a way. Like it's not that thick, but it looks like they know what they're doing out there. So it's probably like a managed like reserve they work through. People are going out gathering berries and mushrooms and things as well. Just general, like everybody's going out for the day, getting their work done, you know, making the most of daylight as much as possible. But nobody's going off alone, as what you can see early in the day before the sun's fully come out. Nobody's going out alone. You head out.
Space Extreme is up.
Oh, that means we're within like 20 minutes unless they have a call.
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Okay, fuck the game.
Wait, what?
Guess we're taking our break. Guess we're taking our break.
Oh, should we just have an early break while you guys watch for SpaceX?
Oh, okay, hold on. Well, once it gets to 2 minutes, I'll get you to the
Okay,
thing. I just gotta have this. I gotta have this go. Or we'll just live stream my reaction, because I swear to God, that would be also pretty good. Because this is.
No, it's all right. What I'll do,
You'll put it on.
I'll put it on my live stream.
We'll do that. So yeah,
I'll live stream their live stream.
Yeah. Hey, that's actually perfectly fine. People do that all the time. So you head out on your own to the or as a group to down the road or up north, like the northern road. And again, much like the one you previously came on, it seems to be fairly well managed. Like it's not been left to its own devices. People travel this, but just not a lot. And when they come through, it looks like there's like a kind of a civic duty to people around here. They clear the road as they go, which probably increases their travel time, but it keeps it from stopping people from unnecessary stoppages. So you see like recently, like limbs that had fallen down have been recently pulled off of the road, things like that. It's kept so that it's as quick as possible to get from one place to another is kind of which you sense from there. And you start, it probably takes, I'm gonna say like 2 or 3 hours to get to the part where you've been indicated to go. The road's kind of twisty, but it's fairly straight. All right, I got the live stream on T-2. I'm sorry. This is very important to me. Oh, they just confirmed another flight later this month.
SN9, SN10.
Yeah, the one right next
Break
to it.
time?
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's break the game. Go to SpaceX because now it's a minute 30.
Guys,
and
we'll be taking our midpoint break here. We will be
Unless they're
back
on
when
Rival Stream.
SpaceX is done. Basically, there is a spaceship about to launch, and the people that like spaceships want to watch it. So I'm going to use this time to go grab myself a drink. You guys can do the same.
You're missing out
We
on
will
history,
be back in a
Mitch.
moment.
You're missing out on history. This could be a landing, or just an impressive fireball.
It could just be an impressive fireball, but you know, I'm going to put it on my live stream.
I think it's going to be a fireball at the end. I don't think it'll blow up when it goes up, unless they have a ground fault interrupt sensor or something that stops the launch. But they look good. Less than 45 seconds.
Yep. I'm watching the SpaceX one on mine.
Yeah, same. Right here.
I mean, I could go NASA,
the
but
NASA spaceflight one. Go to SpaceX. SpaceX has got different angles and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
they
have.
got the better
They got cameras on the
in
ship.
the thing, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if it's gonna catch on fire again.
We'll see.
The engine bay.
17 seconds.
I know
come
SN8
on.
got stopped first time around at 2 seconds to go.
No! You stopped at 13!
No!
No!
Auto.
No, wait,
Wait,
no,
it's
no,
going
no,
again!
no,
It's going again! It's going again!
Shh.
We got engine. It's going. It's off.
It's going!
Woo!
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Oh.
I can't hear it because I turned down the audio.
Oh, those raptors are
That's better.
They're real screamy. Oh, you son of a bitch, you beautiful bastard.
Oh, look at that view.
Oh, yeah.
What?
No, it looks like it's already on fire.
Oh, there we go.
Stop buffering, you bastard!
Alright, cut out.
I got it still. I got it
Oh,
still.
I haven't.
It's alright. I've got another
I got it.
view.
There are
Don't
50
worry.
seconds. There are 50
It's okay.
seconds.
I've got NASA as well. We're
They're
fine.
still going. It looks like they lost, or it looks like they're having buffering on the engine cam, or on the craft camera.
Yeah.
I've got NASA, so we're good.
Oh,
I mean, the
that
cameraman
look-
sucks.
The SpaceX stream, they got the sunlight glinting off one of the flaps as it goes up. That's beautiful.
Right, I'm gonna try for SpaceX again, see if it's rebuffered.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on.
No.
Nope.
It doesn't look like they've dropped an engine yet. I think they're still on all
No.
three.
SpaceX on our side's gone.
It's because everybody's joining in. There's over 200,000 people watching.
And we've got a nice picture of truck then. That was great, NASA. Well done.
They just dropped one engine. They dropped one engine. They're on two. I think that's planned.
That's something coming out the bottom. That's probably
That's
not
event.
good.
That's just event.
That's
That's
fine.
event. It's
That's
fine. Yeah, just to keep it from going too high during a launch with their minimum fuel requirements, they shut down engines in sequence. So it'll at one point it'll hover with one engine up there. Two engines. Oh, it's so small. I think that they lost the craft, like all the cameras on the ship, because it's just a wide shot on SpaceX's stream.
Well, the cameras are the least important bit.
Yeah, no, it's not important. It's still nice.
I think they're down to one engine.
No, they still got two. You can SpaceX has got a better quality camera. I can see it.
Okay.
You can see two hot bells down there still. So.
They
flight, all is still normal according to call.
Yeah, no playback on
beautiful. You can-
SpaceX for me.
Again, the next thing we
You
should
can
Yeah,
see
I'm on NASA now,
You
so.
can see the ice, the ice ring on there. I love that. You can see exactly where those tanks are
final
filled to.
push up to the 10-kilometer apogee.
And there it is.
Highest point.
Midges
There it
ocean.
is.
Nope.
One engine.
Oh.
They just cut one.
Right.
Look on Mary's camera there. That's absolutely fantastic.
God, those things are hot because you can see perfectly when they're on or off.
Yep.
Look from underneath.
This is amazing. Though.
And the team confirms that was a normal and on time and nominal engine
Going
shutdown.
10K. Is 10K higher than their first one?
Right now, S9 is now making the final
No, they were
ascent up to that
15.
10-kilometer apogee.
It went 15.
So
Okay,
they
they
were
said.
50.
Final engine shuts down.
Well, they said just said
reorient for
10
the
on
descent.
SpaceX. They're going to 10K.
Okay.
Which should be
They must just be
15
wanting
on
to
the
test.
first.
necessarily
They must just want to
Great
test.
view of the
The
sky there.
amazing
That's
thing
great.
is that
Mhm.
it's still on the robot.
Sack
Hey.
that cameraman!
Robot at the village in
NASA spaceflight isn't meant to capture moving things. They've just been logging the building of this forever.
great track.
They're at 10K.
Michael. And again, so we will see a
So they're going to be hovering
we
now.
will see a reorientation. Vehicles
SpaceX
at
is up for me.
kilometers.
Checking.
Okay, they're throttling down.
Touch so many different angles on this.
So they
Ooh,
are
it's getting ready to do a
hovering
flip.
in the air right now,
Come on, baby.
holding
Come on,
altitude
baby.
at
Come on,
10
baby.
kilometers.
Yes! Back onto
And
SpaceX.
here they go, preparing
Okay.
for the handover
Come
of
on.
the propellant tank.
4.5 minutes. We are heading off.
It's frozen.
And
It's back.
There we go. The
Oh,
reorientation.
she's going
the
over.
belly flop,
And we go.
and here we go.
No way. It's like a sneak trick.
All right,
What's going on here?
Midge working on that sneak sponsorship, I see.
Oh my lord, here it
she's
comes.
she's skydiving now.
So this is Mary Tango right here.
Yeah.
It's amazing how
Now
well
we're
those flaps
Tango
actually
from
work
South
as
Park,
like
you
a
can see the flaps
control.
actuating.
Mm.
Shut up.
What flavor is it today, Midge?
Oh, I lost it again. Come
You
back!
two stop.
Yeah,
is
you do
called
silence.
the-
I will mute you.
Okay.
Mute. Mute. Serious science shit going on here.
I muted them too. I want to see this. I want to hear this. I want to see this. Yeah, they're losing the cameras on the
T
spacecraft.
plus 5.5
a lot.
minutes. Starship continuing the subsonic
Which I guess
descent.
that must just be a
Using the
an
forward and
antenna
half
thing,
flaps
'cause
to
it
control
looks
its
like it's working
attitude
fine.
as we
so-
come back down to the landing pad.
Oh.
Everything continuing to go well in this portion of flight.
I wish we had like a big wide shot to see how close it was to the ground, because this is making me like super
Rather nervous.
anxious. It looks beautiful coming down though, with those side vents going off the flaps.
Blend
That
in,
looks
Joe.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty impressive.
Ooh.
The
That's
fact
the
that this is the second
Oh,
time. Oh, look
Ooh.
at that!
6 minutes, 10 seconds into flight. We're down beneath 1.5 kilometers.
They must have
We're
one
preparing
right
to
on the
restart.
launch pad.
2 engines.
It comes.
Flip the vehicle vertical, then transition to 1 engine for the landing burn.
Do it. Okay, we got relight.
Come on!
Oh, come on!
Come on, baby!
No.
Oh no, Silver did it! Oh. A couple little like tiny explosions at the end.
Right, launch the second one.
That wasn't too far. Now that I realize how close that launch pad is, look how close. That's the other ship right next to the smoke cloud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could have blown
God.
up everything.
Well, as you can see from
Well,
the
I think they
scene,
got like
we
Earth
had again
embankments.
another great flight up to the 10-kilometer aperture. We
I
Yeah,
love
just
this
coming down
announcer.
again. That was the issue.
I love the
Coming down was
announcers.
fine. It was the control to getting it.
Yeah.
The swinging
Always
around
positive.
too fast, too
Very
quick.
good and stable like we saw again last December, so we've got a lot of good
Damn.
data on flap control.
I think they had a
And again,
better.
we just
I think
gotta
they had a
work on
better
landing a little bit,
like
but we'll find
maneuver
out,
in the first
from
one.
the team as
Oh,
they
absolutely
go.
better.
We were in contact
I think that
with
one
them
overdid
all
the.
down.
Yes, it
The
swung
swing.
too far.
Told another
Yeah.
great, and a reminder, this is a test flight. Second time we've flown Starship in this configuration.
That's only the second one.
We've got a lot of good data.
Yeah.
So they
that's
managed
amazing.
to get it.
To
The first
demonstrate
one
control
kind
of
of,
the vehicle in
well,
the
it's
subsonic
terrible.
re-entry.
The second one they got it.
Looked to be
They just
very
swung it around
good.
too far too
And
quick
we'll take a lot out
and
of
couldn't
that.
It
compensate.
had engine. It didn't.
I would
it
say
didn't look,
no.
Today's webcast.
It didn't
Thanks
look
for
engine
logging
rich
on
at
and
any
No.
point. It was those
Yeah.
were healthy exhausts. So that means they must have had they must have had good oxidizer and fuel flow on the way down. So if
they've done a hell of a job there.
yeah, well they fixed the main problem at least
All right.
this time around. All right, that was totally worth it for 6-7 minutes.
Yes, it totally was. Now I'm gonna go to the can. I'll be back soon.
And now I'm gonna unmute Midge and like.
Oh, I suppose we should do that, shouldn't we?
Get your break. Do your break bits quick. Like
Very quick. We'll be quick. Honest.
Yep. I need a smoke.
Right. Utari's finished. She's like, I need to smoke now.
Right.
Mikey, I'm gonna bring us back in.
So it's just me and Midge here for the minute, right?
Yep.
So we're just gonna
Yep.
talk about shit for like 2 seconds.
So what can we talk about that the others can't talk about? That we've cut out all of the SpaceX thing, which was I missed it by that much. Hunt Showdown. No.
Yeah, Hunt Showdown. Let's talk about
The new
Hunt
guns.
Showdown.
We got the guns coming out. No, it's cool. What was I gonna say? I mean, it's a cool thing, but
It is. I won't deny it, but I will always stand by the reaffirmed fact that until we have acknowledged or confirmed that there are attractive aliens out there, not all that interested.
you don't want to know about space until there's confirmed romanceable NPCs. Is what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Space is cool, but there's not much out there right now that we know about. When you get back to me and tell me, listen, there's a race of aliens out there, they're attractive, and they want to procreate with us, I'm like, full send. I'm here.
Send me up, beam me up, Scotty.
Just beat me the hell up there, man. I don't give a shit.
I've got some just got some lubricants, a bottle of Vicodin. Let's go.
I think you mean a bottle of Viagra, more likely.
No. Well, I mean that too, but Vicodin for the inevitable pain of the probing of aliens. But
No, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very fair, yeah.
I was like, you might want a painkiller. You don't know what the interspecies this is going to be like.
That's true. But hey, when we get there, we get there. It's fine.
What are you guys
Yeah.
talking about?
Mikey was just saying he's not interested in space until he knows that there's bangable NPCs up there.
Yep.
Essentially.
Listen, space is cool. I love it. It's beautiful. But like, let me know when I can go up there and like talk to somebody who's not human. Hell yeah!
That's just
Also-
a press conference with Elon Musk, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Um,
It's the press conference with Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg in the same room. I want to see those two
God.
talk to each other for like half an hour. Just see how incredibly bored and dull that is.
Oh, that was pretty good, Rival. That was actually pretty interesting. I wonder. I'm surprised at how sturdy that damn thing is, given the fact that we've seen it being made, and it's just rings of or it's just rings of stainless steel stacked on itself.
Stainless steel ain't no bitch, man.
Yeah, but I mean it's 16 stories tall.
Yeah, stainless steel ain't no bitch.
It's a grain silo that flies.
Basically, yeah.
Ma, the silos in the air.
That's what people. Did you see the original hops of the first ones? Because they didn't have a nose cone; they were just the tank section.
Oh wow!
So it was just a silo.
This is like Roach going out to his backyard and strapping some rockets to like the local grain.
It's not that dissimilar. The construction method they're
Just
using.
Chunk.
The
All right,
machines
space boys, let's go.
The machines they're using to roll the rings are the same machines they use to make grain bins and grain silos.
I have to say, I see it impressive how once again they basically got it onto the landing zone bang on. They fucked up the landing.
That thing's
obviously.
got cross range with
thing
no
bloody
fucking
flying
wings.
down perfectly, getting
Yeah.
on target perfectly. It's just getting back up and landing. That's the issue. That's actually quite impressive. I thought the belly flop part would be the part that they would have
The hardest.
That would
That's
be the
my
hardest.
thought.
But they've
Yeah.
nailed that on the first go.
I thought they'd have to do cross bracing at the fuel tanks or something, because I thought as soon as that thing started belly flopping without engine pressure, that it would just start crumpling as it went down. Like that's my first thought.
Yeah, I've seen tanks that like pressurized tanks that depressurized and then they just have no structural integrity.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Collapse on
because remember that's the problem they had when they did the chill testing on I think SN6 or 7, where they loaded the top tank before the bottom tank and it just collapsed on itself. So yeah, no, I know what you mean. The belly flop I thought was going to be the one that just killed it every single time, and they'd have to work out a different landing profile. But no, that seems to be the easiest part so far. It's been working through that.
Are we ready to resume?
We're gonna talk. Like this is gonna come up throughout the game. We're gonna think of something and we're gonna talk about it with each other. You're gonna have to get used to it.
Say 2 points of boredom.
How can you be bored by this, man? It's history. This kind of shit might actually be something you fly in 10 years. It's probably not going to be comfortable because that flip maneuver is going to throw your stomach around quite a bit.
They'll work on it.
Listen,
But anyway.
yet again, the second they're like, we want volunteers, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going. But until that point, I'm not interested all that
Fuck
much.
that! I want to know it's safer. I want to know the mechanics behind it so that it's not just like, hey, go to Mars, maybe you'll live. Like just launching. Like I wouldn't.
Anyway, like, you're probably not gonna live anyway.
Like I'm not gonna. Like I'll never go up in an SLS. Not that I'll ever have a chance, but if an SLS is ever like offered to me, hey, take a.
We're tracking a monster, right? It's just...
Yeah, NASA's budget. It's a big monster. It's just full of pork.
Just walked right into that one.
You've got almost everybody here, but you two are space nerds, so get used to it.
Listen, I love space, but yet again, I will reiterate: give me attractive aliens.
I'm not a space nerd.
God,
I love
So
space.
two-dimensional.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's interesting. But until I can see attractive space aliens, your boy
I just know what I like,
sits
you
here
know?
and enjoys apple juice.
Technically, in a couple in the like maybe a couple of decades or something like that, there might be some people that live on Mars and they would be aliens technically because they would live in another. They're not.
But they're
native to
still
Earth.
human, though, Roach.
That doesn't matter.
It does to me.
That's
Listen,
exotic.
I want exotic aliens. I don't want
That's
those
exotic.
humans.
You had to tell me it's not exotic if you were meeting somebody and said, "Yeah, I live on Mars." You're not. That's not exotic.
They look
He-
like
he
me.
just
I don't give a
wants-
shit.
Mikey just wants alien babes to abduct him.
Yeah,
That's
I'm fine
all
with
it
that.
is.
Fucking.
All right,
beam me
whatever.
up, buddy, I don't
So
give a
you're
shit.
tracking. So
Stop
let's
it,
get
bitch.
back.
Stop
Let's
it.
get back to this.
Cool, thanks.
D&D. DD. All right. So you head down the main road, and as like I said, a couple hours after you set out, you arrive at the indicated location that this young man was abducted from. It doesn't look that different on first viewing than just on the other stretch of the road. But you do notice, as you get there, the two trackers in the party, that there is there definitely looks to have been a scuffle here. There's disturbed bushes and tree branches right at the edge of the trail. There is definitely an indicated spot where a horse was spooked a bit and made some tracks that were not in the same gate as it had previously been traveling in. So you have the beginnings of a trail, the start of one here. So what we're going to do is we are going to be getting a tracking little part. So you are going to be rolling for your chosen tracking skill, and the more successes you get, the quicker it'll go. The more failures you get, the slower it'll go. Maybe some things happen if you fail too much, etc. As you try and find where this goes. That I'm leaving that up to you, how you would leverage any skill. You have to make an argument for it. Now, obviously, I think Ustenia I think both of you have like indicated skills that are better for either of you. I think doesn't Ustenia have something dealing with tracking specifically?
I have no, I have aspect of the beast eagle, which allows me to see very far, and perception.
Okay. Rivallon's he gets favorite terrain. All right. So, working out amongst yourselves, you can definitely have one person aid the other, depending on what you're using. Right.
Yeah, mine is my best one that I could probably leverage is perception at +4.
Okay. All right.
I can help with
Here's the
perception.
same. We don't
can help
want.
with
It's
perception.
going to be much like your travel checks in the desert. You don't want to repeat. You don't want to have a repeat of the same skill every time, and you definitely and you want to try and spread it among people.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have
and
perception at +9, and I have animal handling at +9.
Basically,
I
what
mean,
this
I
is
could talk to the
every
local animals.
yeah
That's true,
every
you can do
check.
that.
Yeah, every check is every check is an hour that you're going to be going through, and so every successful check you're moving forward on this track, and every failure you are stagnating on the track, and the further failures you get, the worse things can happen. So
I do also have insight at a 9 as well. If that's any if we can think of a way to leverage
well, it's how you leverage it. in
We
the
will
track.
hope it doesn't come to me.
Yeah. Well, you don't need to participate necessarily, but just you don't want to have a repeat of the
Isaac
person
can drop the
or
little
skill.
bit of help in here
Like,
and there and be like, "You have
you don't
advantage
have a
now."
You don't want to have a repeat of the person or skill one right after the other. Is what you want to do. You want to spread that around. So you've got that.
And then we
want
also
someone
wouldn't
to
want you to
do-
do a skill again. Yeah, you wouldn't want you to do a skill or.
This is a
survival
slight
again.
modification of the travel checks, given the fact that you guys were able to change up who was doing or what skills, but you kind of had the same 2 people doing it all the time. So I'm trying to make that a bit
that's
better.
fair.
So that's how we're saying. Basically, we're saying it's.
I also have insight, which I assume we can lever in some way, shape, or form if we think about it.
If you can argue it, then and I accept your argument, then yes. The point is I'm not giving you a defined list because that limits you. If you can think of a creative way of using persuade or anything for this, then
I would
will
like to
allow it.
persuade the trees to tell me where.
If you got speak with plants, yeah, you can definitely do that.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well,
No, and yes, survival on a +4. My nature is nothing, 0.
big old goose egg.
Yeah, I have a +5 to that.
I don't need an assist. I also get advantage
Sesh also always gets advantage because of her
on
shield.
perception because of my shield. Yeah. If I'm using insight, however, if anyone else is trained in that,
Yes, I get a +6 to insight.
I have a +9
I know, it's because you're more wisdomous than me.
because I have
All right.
big brain.
So the first step.
At least I can dex, bitch.
Barely.
I've got a plus.
So the first step is
Barely.
who wants to take the first go at this. You've got the beginnings of a trail that leads into the forest going east towards the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Wait,
correct.
doesn't that necessarily or
It's always affecting favorite terrain for nature, survival, and perception, I believe.
true? No, I just for some reason it's Laura Bailey's hitting in my head from the first campaign, a critical role, just like always going like, but I've got favorite terrain, and like Matt Mercer's going like that only works, like getting really annoyed with her.
This is the time that it does work.
Okay. So basically, exactly like exactly like Keen Mind with that one. That only works some way. Okay, 15. All right. Hey, you succeed barely. So you are able to kind of latch on to the trail that goes through the forest. It's odd because of the way that this road has been maintained. The thickest part of the forest that you kind of encounter is right next to the road. It kind of grows up against the road and is cleared from there, and it's just kind of it's not cleared back from the road. It's so you're a good like. It takes a good while to get through a short area because of just how thick and overgrown this area of the forest is. But it's aided somewhat by the trail you're following, which can definitely figure out that this individual was attacked by a group of humanoids. 2 legs bipedal. But oddly enough, like it's weird. The prints that you're getting are big, but not very deep, which means that they're very large feet for some of them, but they don't weigh a lot. Kind of just a weird contradiction there.
Flashbacks to the Halloween episode.
As you continue onward, you're able
Kowalski,
to
report.
you're able
I'm
to
sorry,
get to-
Skipper. I can't read it.
Yeah, you're able to get to like a branch in a small forest path that's carved out by animals, and the very clear trail kind of ends there, and you have to figure out another way of picking up the trail again. You've got to try and work out another thing to latch onto. Which way of these in this animal path are you going to take, left or right? So who wants to do what?
Ooh. Do I have commune with nature? Hold on.
I mean, it's a new day, and I don't think necessarily.
Yes, I do.
I don't think you even have spell slots, so you can't just.
No, I
do
just
that.
ritually cast it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use commune with nature, become one with the area, and know the area around me.
Ustinu is slowly becoming the Navi.
I'm the poor man's druid at the minute.
Okay, so you briefly become one with nature and gain the knowledge of surrounding territory in the outdoors. The spell gives you knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you.
See if I can find the way through this.
Okay, you can instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice about any of the following subjects.
Is it just like the commune spell, but for trees? Oh, my lolly.
Yep, so you can ask 3 questions pertaining to terrain, bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead, influence from other planes of existence, or buildings.
Is the temple nearby?
You get the sense that there is no temple that they know of within 3 miles.
Okay, so no temple or the tomb.
That's what I assumed. You were
Yeah.
trying to...
How far? How many miles to the next little chef?
Where is the next McDonald's?
Are there
Are they
any
still serving breakfast?
ancient paths that might lead to this location still about?
I get the sense that there are no major paths that would lead to something like that beginning in the area that you were in. Remember, it's 3 miles. You only got 3 miles. So...
Can you ask it what creature you're hunting?
Oh wait, what? Yeah, and the creature as well, because that's also what we're hunting
That's
for.
what we're tracking. Yeah.
Yes. I thought we were
What are
tracking
we
the
tracking?
temple. I thought we were
No,
tracking the. Oh. I just wasted 2 questions.
Yeah.
I'm focused on the side quest rather than the main one. Damn it.
Other way
this is
around
the-
with
Technically, yeah, this is the side quest to get to the main quest. Just
I'm skipping the side quest is my problem. Are there,
just going into an over-leveled area.
can I get any clues about the beast's movements, perhaps from the creatures fleeing from its path, or that sort of thing?
Okay, this one actually does give you an answer because
Excellent.
it does pertain to one of these things you can actually ask about. That the creatures moving through here went down the left path to you that you were on, went left and continued on that path out of the area that you have influence in. So you have because of that, you now have a direction. Stay on this animal path.
Stay on target.
At least for a period. So you do that. And I'm gonna also mark down that was 2 hours because it takes you an hour to cast. Or no, is it 10 minutes? Is it? No, it's an hour.
Ritual.
How long is the
Hour
normal
per
cast?
1 minute.
Then it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. It's 10 minutes. Okay. Well, it still takes you an hour of time because you're going through there. So it takes you. So you continue on that for a while, but then the animal path that you were following empties out into a dry gully. And as you were not tracking anything through that, just following the directions of some poinsettias or whatever was talking to you, you now must try and figure out a way of regaining the trail from this area. Did they continue going along the way, across the path?
We should do an investigation, try and find this new path.
Okay. Who has the best?
We have exactly the same, so I'll roll it. I'll roll it.
I will give
the
Isaac
Inquisitor.
Bless.
No, Mog's
I will
giving
give
me.
Isaac Bless.
Oh,
No, sorry, not Bless. Guidance.
Guidance me. So that's a plus a D4 on this, is it?
Yes, plus default.
Because you do roll like you.
It didn't appear. Okay. Do that again.
There it is, and add D4 to it.
That was an advantage. It's not show. It's not showed up for me at either time.
Okay, I got a 3 that time. It says you dropped a 2, but you also have a bonus to it. That's weird.
Of course.
But it didn't add my. It didn't add my. It didn't add my stuff to it either.
I
No,
think
it
you
didn't add
just. It didn't add anything. Yeah, you just rolled 220. Try it again.
Okay. Let me try this again. Let me try this again.
Something's wrong here. There it is, maybe.
There's a natural 20 in there.
Yep.
So
And add a D4
allow
to
it.
it.
add a D4. So 26.
Of course, it is.
26. Okay. All right. Natural 20s
There
don't
we go.
automatically succeed anything, by the way, unless it's combat.
That's
But
that's why. We're...
still the best you possibly could have done. So, Isaac and Mog, combing through the area trying to find a path, figure out that this band of humanoids, instead of crossing the gully and just continuing on in the same direction, instead stayed in the gully and followed it. This dry gulch, it's this old riverbed. Due to not only footprints that you can see that kind of mill about, where it looks like they were making some decisions, but also a couple of dropped items that were kind of hidden under some dust and leaves. And one of them is a pitted old rusty dagger.
Curious. They're clearly without money if they...
Sure. Just an old rusty dagger.
Does it look like it's been used recently?
Yes.
On
It
top of
looks
the
like it's
rust?
been used heavily.
Hmm.
It's like along its pitted, rusty, kind of jagged edge. There's definitely stains of old, dried blood. It hasn't been cleaned in a long time.
It looks human, like, well, not humanoid made. It doesn't look like, well, no, even those are humanoids. It looks crafted rather than
Yes.
slapdash goblin made or whatever. Cool.
Yeah. It's been forged.
Okay, that's the word I was looking for. Very true. Very true.
Yep.
This could very well have belonged to the Elderman's son.
Let us. Let's continue on.
All right.
The
So you
god
can
of
do-
this land sounds like my sister.
Your sister was a pain in the ass, to be fair.
Okay, now you're making me feel bad because I don't have good accents.
Love you, Roach.
Nah, fuck you all.
Smooch, smooch. Love you, babe.
Well, because you're wrong. So, you continue. Yes, you are. So you continue.
Quiet, you.
Bonk. Stop.
Rivallon randomly takes some damage from like a falling tree.
So technically, you haven't failed yet on your
you trip on a
thing,
tree
so.
branch, taking 750 points of damage.
So you continue on for another hour, traveling along this old dry riverbed, where you come up from. It looks to just end. It's been filled in over the time. This is ancient, and the dirt kind of just piles up at this point, and you kind of lose the trail at that point as it goes up through this dirt and gravel path up, and you are kind of emptied out into a clearing fairly deep into the forest. But again, this forest it's not like it's very old, but it's not very it's not like some of the places you've been where everything's overgrown and gnarled and there's so much underbrush that's hard to get through. This is a good amount of space, non-regular. I mean, it's non-regular. It's not like pre-planted, but it's like a lot of openness between trees and a lot of just a lot of openness between trees. Not a lot of like vines and small plants just growing around. It's very manageable, so it's not slowing you down in any way.
Okay.
You get the sense that there's a lot of that while there is a good amount of rain that can support a forest like this, it is irregular in a way.
Right.
It's weather patterns, so it is. So so the things that are here live for a long time, but it takes a while for something to kind of take root and grow anew in areas.
Okay.
So you're in this little clearing, and you have to figure out where they went from here. Ustenia's got eagle eyes.
I have insight. I have insight and perception. So either way, I can do something.
Insight is for about people.
Insight's for.
You can use it. I could leverage something. I have some thoughts in my brain.
I mean, if you've got something you can leverage, go for it. I've got insight.
If you guys would rather keep Sesh for the next one, I can do that. But if you want to use perception now, remember I can't use perception next time. Or
remember, anyone
negative for it.
Anyone bar Morgan, Morgan Isaac can go now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're the ones that went last time.
Yeah, Rivallon can now go, and Ustenia can go.
They're freed up again.
They're freed up.
It's up to you guys.
You can't repeat immediately.
If you think we should use Sesh's incredible perception now, or if we should wait, or if somebody else wants to have a go, I'm okay with it. That's true. So I'm just going to use perception then and pop a guidance as well. So add a d4 to it. Might as well.
Okay.
I'm going to roll the d4 first because it says you can do that. Ugh. That's not terrible. It's not bad.
Ugh. Got one of the best results on a d4.
That would be a 24 total.
24. Okay. All right.
I rolled a 12 and got the same as Isaac's natural 20 nearly.
In this clearing, there is long grass, and you find something must have been waiting for our band that you are following, as there is a lot of grass that is pushed down as something had been moving around and over a large area. And then immediately goes off in one direction, again towards the mountains, so east from this clearing. This is enough for you to kind of get an idea of where they're going and work from that. You can kind of pick a path through the forest bottom. You don't find tracks though. You just find an area that has been moved over, like a good.
It's been flattened.
Yeah, like a good 3 or 4 feet wide. Just a path. Just kind of like a flat or path. There's no individual.
You see, this is where I miss the plethora of skills that Pathfinder has. Because I could be like, hey, have I ever heard of anything that like could do this and use like dungeoneering or history or, something else? Anyway, moving on.
But then we'd also have, 30 rules for the 30 different skill checks because they each are different.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah.
One thing I
no.
don't miss, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah. So you continue following this path, for lack of a better term, through for another hour before you again come upon kind of a break in the path as it goes over what seems to be some bare stone, a bare stony area, as the ground is no longer covered for a period, which makes it very difficult to follow this specific kind of track. Because of this, you lose the trail at this point and must find another way to track your prey. You're not too far off, by the way. It's going a lot better than I thought. These are very high DCs, but you've been rolling very well.
I could speak to the local animals.
Oh.
I am going to commune with the animals using Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Casting time 1
Listen,
action.
man,
So
I don't know
assuming
what's
it's a
going
10
on
minute.
here, says the mouse as he
No,
sprints away.
One action means it's only 1 minute. Because an action is 6 seconds.
Yep.
Or part of
It's
6 seconds.
It's a factor of 10 is the
Yeah.
ritual casting time. So if it's a
Yeah.
minute, it's 10 minutes. If it's 10 minutes, I think it's an hour, etc.
Yeah. So if it's 6 seconds, it's a minute.
It's a minute. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I will commune with the animals and ask them, have you seen or heard of a great monstrous beast passing through this way?
Hold on a second.
The Wobble-dub is coming!
Fuck you so much. All right. I just rolled on a random animal chart. So, Stinya, you see fairly nearby on a small, like overturned tree on a branch, shooting up from this dead tree. There is a small owl that is perched upon it nearby. What do you ask?
Has a great monstrous beast passed through this area recently? And which direction did it go?
So it wakes up because it's the day time. It's just sitting there taking a nap. It does that thing where the owl's kind of like do the various like eye.
Don't talk to me before I get my coffee, man.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm.
I'm
trying
a
to
night
figure out
owl.
what the fuck would an owl sound like? Why? Okay, so the opposite of that.
It's whatever you feel like, Roach. You're the DM.
What? I know I'm the DM. I want to know if I'm
It's the
gonna
beauty
go
of
yeah.
improv.
What do you want?
Hello.
This owl works at the DMV.
Hello. Apologies for disturbing your rest, but I have important question I need to ask. Has a great beast, monstrous beast, passed through this area recently, and which way did it go?
How much it worth to you?
What would you like?
I pull out some grains and like fruits.
You can't hear this.
You
Yeah,
got any
you
mouse?
can't.
You got any mice? Like
I
a
can-
mouse? Like a good mouse? Rabbit?
I
No,
go
rabbit.
for-
Rabbit. I'll take a rabbit. Not a mouse. Rabbit.
Yeah, I will hunt you rabbit for you.
I'll tell you for a rabbit.
Is Usinia speaking in
Okay.
common or
But a
is he
good
speaking
rabbit, like not one of the, not like a little
I will
thin
find
one,
you-
like
I
a
will
good,
find-
nice plump boy.
I will get you plumpest, nicest, juiciest rabbit.
All
For
right.
your
I bet.
information.
I
Roll a
imagine
hunting
that-
check.
I imagine that there is a rabbit nearby that can understand him.
I'm gonna
Just
turn
like,
around.
what the fuck, man?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna
Hold
turn
on.
around We're gonna turn around and say to Rival, Rival, we need rabbit, big juicy rabbit. Go get.
All right, with the 21, fuck it. Yeah, it's like as soon as you turn around, and says, need a big rabbit. Just provide.
The thing is,
but it takes like a split. It
can
takes like a
understand
second.
The rabbit right now, so he's just hears ah.
Hold on.
Just Wilhelm scream.
There's a couple seconds left on that, right? Well, one,
10 minutes.
because most of you people don't live in the country, so you don't know this, but fucking rabbits are, like, dying rabbits are the worst thing in history.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, rabbits make no fucking noise throughout their life, but as soon as they're about ready to die, it's the most human scream you can ever hear. Just in the middle of the night, it's a coyote eats them.
Which I hear daily. I hear that daily because there is 7 foxes in my road.
I'll take foxes getting it on than just random in the middle of the night as I'm cleaning out my car, just hearing out the distance, just out the distance. Just like thinking like, okay, was that a rabbit or did somebody die? Do I need to call somebody for that?
Was that a rabbit or did somebody just get murdered like a few miles down the road?
Or is this an episode of Longmire I'm in now? So
No.
I'm glad somebody laughed at that.
No. You're in Lovecraft County. Let's be honest.
So Stenya, so everybody else just hears the rabbit kind of give that little like squeak as it gets hit by the arrow, and as Rivallon goes over, it's still squeaking a little bit for a couple of seconds. Stenya, you just hear, why? Oh, why? I have a family. No, it's getting dark.
Oh boy.
The rabbit.
So then you do with that what you will.
That got fucking
This shit got dark real fucking quick.
Do with that what you will, Ustenia.
that did not take long at all. Okay, Mr. Al, we have your rabbit.
I was just thinking Stenia's internally just going like, I have to rethink what I do when I hunt. This is... I have to rethink some things.
Just like an automated turret. Boom, 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 boom.
So,
you provide...
You just hear a baby bunny.
Perhaps I can think of diet that involve no animal whatsoever. I wonder what I should call it.
Yeah, so
nah, but fuck that.
So
though.
you, God, being able to speak like and being able to heal or like understand any animal would be horrible because you got to think, what if you're fishing? Because that's basically you're just ripping an animal, you're taking an animal out of its environment and it just goes like, what's going on? For like a half hour. Just it gasping on the thing for a half hour.
Can't speak if you don't have oxygen in your lungs, and they don't have lungs. Let's go.
You present the rabbit to the owl. This is fucking ridiculous.
Can we keep the owl?
You present it to the owl. It's good. Yeah, that one's good enough. Yeah, no, put it down. Put it down right there. Okay. It indicates with this. Put it down right there. Okay.
There you go.
They went that way. Yeah, they went that way. Whatever you're following, the big thing that came through here. It's white. It's a big white thing. That way. And it kind of indicates with a wing really oddly.
I'm just imagining like Mr. Owl from Winnie the Pooh, just super gangster.
Tell me, would you be interested in perhaps joining us and showing us more of the way in exchange for more rabbits?
No, I'm good with this.
Okay.
No, I won't be tied down.
This is Mr. Owl's more gangster cousin.
Okay.
You talk to a random owl in the middle of the forest. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do with that as a person.
I want to try and tame it.
Animal handling.
I roll animal handling.
Make a charisma check. Make a charisma check.
I roll animal handling.
Had to be that.
I thought they'd be a little bit better than that for
It's
intelligence.
a wise
but
old
whatever.
owl. Wise old owl.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Okay,
giant
even
owls
with-
definitely are. They're all
Right.
popular.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. So even with a -2, it beats you by 3. So it gives you like it looks over you for a second, and just goes like, "Nah, I can do better." It picks up the rabbit and just goes off, like flies away.
Oh.
Why was the owl Brendan Lee Mulligan?
I have so little voices that I can do. I have to use them sparingly.
Hoot growl.
So, you've been presented, indicated a broad direction to follow for this, for this thing, and given some information about what you're following. So, after that interlude, you follow the owl's directions as you go along this rocky path for a while before you are getting into like the
I can do better.
the mountainous yeah, the mountainous terrain. That owl just gave your group shade right there. He's like,
The sum up of our entire group, really, is there?
Essentially, yeah. Sesh doesn't know why she's with you guys at this point. She's like, I could go and like get a job as a doctor somewhere and get paid shit tons of money.
Yeah. So yeah, you follow along this indicated path for a while before you get into. You're starting to get to the point where the altitude's increasing slightly. So you're not necessarily in alpine or anything, but the trees are slightly smaller. They're a bit more spaced out. There's less bushes on the ground, that kind of stuff. And you've kind of used the tip from the owl up at this point after an hour of travel, how little it was. You just ask a random owl.
A tip from an owl.
Yep, that's something I said today. So, what do you want to do to find the path? God damn it.
I think it goes back to Rivallon at this point. I think so.
I mean, yeah, unless you can ask, like, I don't know, a finch or something.
Got any words?
17, okay. All right. So, as you follow a new path that you found with some of the hallmarks of the trail that you were following previously, about a couple hours ago, you kind of enter into an area of the forest. You can see that it's kind of the beginnings of a switchback down into like a depression next to a mountain is where you're going. Just before then, but as you're walking in this forest, you hear something. I'll say you have, given the fact that you've got ridiculous passive perceptions.
Hi, I'm passive
yeah.
perception.
Hi, I'm the passive perception of the party.
Hi, my first name's passive, my last name's perception, and I will fuck your DM over.
I
As a
hit
group,
people
you
with
see-
sunbeams.
As a group, you see an individual in the forest in front of you, standing, unmoving, looking towards you. And as you look at it for like a second or two, trying to figure out what you're looking at, Sesh hears from behind and to the sides of you movement, and you see 3 large skeletal creatures.
Oh fuck.
That look to be the vestiges of snakes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
And that's gonna...
Well, this is a bad time.
I'm just gonna drop all you in here.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Have we got a battle map?
Oh
Do.
yeah.
We do.
Oh,
Also,
boy.
the funny thing is, you actually, this is the end of the trail. I had about 7 different encounters you could have gone through during all of this, and this was just the boss level that you get at the end. So,
Just cheat coded to the boss.
Welcome to the boss level.
just let me, hold on. Let me share it.
Welcome to the boss level. You guys skipped all the other shit on the way here.
Yeah, basically, yes. That's. How do I fucking share a map again? How do I share a map? I've forgotten how to
Roach
share
has
a
lost all control of himself. He doesn't remember a thing anymore.
Roach has forgotten how to DM.
Map share.
How do I do things? Roach's old age is getting to him.
Sync client view. Fucking hell.
Sonny Jim, help me!
Oh boy. Shit's about to get real.
The shit just hit the fan, boys. And
The
girl.
fan just hit the shit.
Someone clip that shit. Someone clip that.
I want that as a
Okay.
gift.
All right, so I've shared the map view, or I've synced client view, or I've shared the map. It should just be called Mountain Forest Ambush.
Hello, my name is Helga. Ambush! Outlaws are attacking!
Yeah, try it now. I figured it out. I got it. Give it a second, you smartass.
I can't find it.
Try it again.
I found it. I just gotta let it load in.
Yeah, now I've got it. For some reason,
Yep.
it took me like 4 times to refresh there. Oh, dear lord.
Well, these things look spicy.
So there is some sort of bone. Well, yeah, yeah.
Are we playing Battle Brothers? Is this just like a load of undead snakes and a necromancer?
There's some sort of bone daddy in front of us.
A bone daddy? How dare they?
Okay. Yes, okay, yeah.
I'll have you know the only bone daddy I know is I'll end that sentence right there. I don't think I need to say any more than that. Oh, there it is. Popped in.
Ooh, dear.
Sesh just points at the obvious leader like, kill him first, and Ustinia just like, just cocks the axe like he would a shotgun.
I know, I'd love it if it was like that scary movie scene where they have the shovels. I think it's Scary Movie 3 or something like that. They've got the shovels and he just cock a shovel and a shotgun shell comes out.
Yeah. Just cocks the axe and like someone's spleen comes out. Just
I hate the Scary Movie franchise, like after the first one, but I have to say, that joke's good. That's probably the good joke of that movie. And props to the prop department. Because I think that was a practical shotgun, shovel, like prop, and that's amazing.
Can you imagine some like farmer dude? I can imagine this in America. Some farmer dude.
Oh, if I could make that, that would be amazing. Like if
Yeah,
I could
just, like,
have that,
He's out in
just
like, the fields, like shoveling some manure or something, and some dude tries to rob him. Just like perfect.
not for any real practical purpose, but just to fuck with people. Like somebody comes onto, like I'm working outside, and somebody just comes onto the property and just goes, "You better get up the fucking shovel." And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're about to be in for a world of hurt. They're all about to go first, by the way, guys. We're about to be
Oh yeah, I
in
rolled
a-
initiative. So everybody load into the map. I was waiting for the map to finish.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Man, Unity is so much faster. God, thank fuck for that.
All right. Just imagine how good it'll be when I have Starlink. I can put more out there for you guys to download quicker.
When he has
So-
Starlink, this game will already be finished. Let's be honest.
Oh.
So, first creature up. Let's see here.
Also, I just want to point out, I think we'd understand spacing at this point. I don't think we'd be grouped up like that.
I'll let you have like two. I'll let you have one tile of movement in any direction for all of you. So
right.
which way? I just kind of drop you in here and I let you guys figure it out.
I'm staying
and
exactly where I am.
For a second, I thought Stanley was going like, "I won't move. They have to move to me."
They have to come to me, comrade.
You're just gonna stay there, Isaac?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the mage. I shoot at distance.
I am the mage. I have magic.
Hey, have me.
Thank you, Anto, for telling me that I was
All right,
muted.
first one.
Thank you,
is
Anto.
going to move. How much is
Oh,
it?
dear.
Movement? Okay.
It's only been like an
5,
hour.
10, 15, 20.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Isaac's looking mighty tasty there, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Isaac is going big guns on this fight.
That's
30.
bad.
Isaac pulls out mini Uzi like,
It shifts there, and you can see inside of its mouth. Which, by the way, you can definitely tell this used to be a snake of some sort, just a giant anaconda, like anaconda from the movie Anaconda, like unnaturally large.
yeah. It's
The
a man
basilisk.
whole in one swallow, kind of large.
Yeah,
The basilisk.
I wasn't gonna go
Oh.
Harry Potter because
Harry
fuck
Potter.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, fair.
You know,
Good.
yeah, but whatever. Yeah, basilisk from that. Yeah. But you can definitely see it used to be a snake, and its bottom jaws aren't connected, so it's kind of they.
That's
Ah!
common.
It's a-
That's common
it's a
enough, I
snake.
believe. Yeah, that's
It's a
common
snake,
enough in
so
snakes. Yeah.
they don't connect. But you can see it like its jaws work together. It doesn't have anything to make a sound, but the jaws are scraping together and it's making sounds and making undulated movements, almost as complex as you would say maybe a spellcaster with their hands, even though it technically doesn't have
Oh shit.
hands.
No! Oh no! They're spellcasting snakes!
By the way,
Oh,
I
no.
found these creatures and I love them. So first thing it's going to cast, or well, I guess it's just going to cast in general.
Counterspell. No, I don't have counterspell.
I just
I'm
need to check
finding
this
out what it
line.
is first.
Line. Okay, hold on. I got to draw a line here.
Counterspell, and then one of the other snakes counts counterspell on my counterspell, and then one of you guys cast counterspell on that counterspell, and then the other snake counts counterspell, and then my brain! Ah!
So basically, what you're saying is that we're playing the Blue Mirror in Magic the Gathering.
Yes. I don't know what that is, but yes.
Oh no. Oh,
There's a
God.
spell called Counterspell. It's used a lot in Legacy. and
Okay, so it
Vintage.
hits Isaac and Sesh.
Counterspell.
No!
It is. Okay, well, you see the beginnings of blue lightning in its
Yep,
mouth.
that's lightning bolt. Get the fuck away from me! Nope. Counterspell that.
Okay, what level is? Okay, it's a level 3 spell.
It instantly doesn't work.
Oh, it's a level 3. It's an insta fail.
You can cast it at higher levels to make higher level spells
They
instant
can.
fail, but if it's above the spell of the counterspell, you have to roll.
Yeah, they can't do that.
Yeah.
So okay, that's the end of that one's turn.
That's
I
my
was just
reaction
like,
burn.
pew, no.
Yeah, that's your reaction spent.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my reaction
Yep.
burn.
Yep, and that means he's dead.
Isaac sees
That
snake.
slot.
Snake starts spelling. Isaac goes, nope.
No. Pew.
I like the idea that its mouth just shuts with the counterspell. It's just like a magic
Click.
hand goes, nope.
Just click.
it's just like you know like have you ever seen like those videos of people booping snakes on the snoop?
Yeah.
No, Danger Noodle, not today.
Just hear a
Well, that
clack
means-
when.
All of them have this, so this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, we know this.
All right,
Yeah.
this
We
one.
can
This
only
one's
count
gonna
to two.
go 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, gets up to base to base, or gets up to contact with Ustenia,
And me.
and yeah, and you. Right, and casts this. Casts something at Ustenia.
What
Are you
is
gonna
it?
do anything? I don't have to tell you. What
Does
he's
Ustenia get a
casting.
reaction?
They're technically not in close combat yet, so there has been no blows traded between the two. So
It is casting a spell though in melee combat.
we've
so-
worked that out like 3 or 4 times, and you guys have worked out doesn't like it's if it's not
an
if you're
attack
not
spell.
in combat. It's something. It's not going to do damage.
I don't know then, honestly.
Okay.
I'm asking now before I click it. You guys have to say it beforehand.
If it's
so I'm
not,
saying-
if it's not a spell attack, it doesn't have. It doesn't
it's not.
trigger.
It's no. He's.
I
gotta
mean,
say
I
it.
can't react to it, so.
So yeah, that's why I'm asking. The one person has counterspell. You have to say, are you counterspelling or not before I
am I
click this button.
countering this one?
No.
Or am I... No.
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 All right.
No, I'm not.
So Ustenia, Ustenia is gonna make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Everyone just goes, "Oh no!"
Fuck. Hold on.
Oh, that nearly landed on a
6.
20.
Oh.
I saw that for a second.
Oh, I was gonna. Okay, I was gonna click the Wisdom saving throw.
Well,
but I have that
yeah,
option,
you can force.
but it
him
doesn't.
the spell.
But it doesn't matter anymore. He's already just done it to himself. He just rolled
Oh.
it. Yeah. I just want to say here.
Because it'll auto apply as well if it's.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can also just click the effect to apply it immediately.
Oh, of course you can,
That'll
yeah.
send there. Yeah. So he failed to bestow curse 3rd level.
I like your shirt, rival.
Thanks.
So I just need to check. I have a whole lot of ideas. So let's see. Do I do Constitution, Dexterity, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma?
Ooh, bestow curse. Oof.
I don't know that one.
I actually don't think we've ever had this cast on us before.
It's not great.
We haven't. It's
not good. Not this campaign.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Strength. So Ustenia has disadvantage on Strength checks and disadvantage on Strength in general.
Well, you see, he's just gonna rage and all of a sudden have just baseline normal.
Straight flows, straight rolls.
Yeah.
And he also has this as a problem. When this creature attacks him, he takes an extra 1d8 necrotic damage.
Okay, that sucks.
Okay.
Okay.
And you have disadvantage on attacking him.
Oof.
That also kind of sucks, but okay.
Pretty sure. Oh no, there we go. Grant disadvantage. Yeah.
Yikes.
Did that not apply to him? I don't think it applied.
I don't think you were targeting him.
Yeah, give me a second. I just need to make sure this goes on correctly.
Also, I won't lie, I only just opened up this bottle of apple juice. It's almost half empty. I should probably slow down.
Please do, yes.
Please do.
We might need our cleric for this fight. I've got a feeling.
Seth is just standing over there, just fucking. All right, let's go.
Oh my god! Instead of like a drunken master, a drunken cleric.
There we go.
That'd be super cool, actually.
All right, so you have disadvantage on strength checks and strength in general. You also have disadvantage to attack him, and you take 1d8 extra necrotic damage from his attacks. But that's the end of his turn. Okay, this one's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is going to go ahead and begin casting a spell at you as a group.
Counter. Level 5.
Okay, it was a cantrip.
Never mind.
So
Never mind.
you've already done it. You've already done it. That's the thing.
You
just
should have
used
waited to
that,
find
so
out what
mark
it
that
was.
down. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not under any obligation to tell you what it is. That is, I want to work
The
this
thing
out.
is, right, is that
He is.
it's
You
better
know
to
he's casting a
assume-
spell.
I
You
honestly
know
thought
he's
it was another lightning bolt because 3 of you were kind of lined up where he is.
Yeah.
It was Ray of Frost.
I'm resistant
But
to
I'm not
that,
under.
but
I am
Alright.
not under any obligation to tell you what it is, what level
I think
it
you
is.
are actually in with counter
Only-
spell.
Only if I'm only allowed to. I'm only indicating what level it is when you've cast it. But that's after you've cast it. Unless
you
you
said
check
all
to
of
see.
us.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
that was
line,
fine.
so it was gonna. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was it. But I'm not only when you cast it and you ask like, okay, do I need to make a roll check for it? That's it. Everything else is up to you guys. So yeah, so that's why you got to be careful about what you're casting and recognize signs and stuff like that. That one was hard because it's literally the same exact range and firing pattern as a lightning bolt, but just cantrip. Whatever. Okay, and the bipedal one. So let's gotta check up on this.
the bipedal one, aka the one with the sword.
He does have a sword. He has a great sword. And
boy.
a long bow.
Oh boy.
It's not that great.
That
It's not that
sword's
good.
not that good. You know, it's fine. It's not
5,
great, but it's okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Going to attack the closest one to him, which is. Is he going to attack the closest one to? I'm going to roll the dice. There's 1, 2, 3, 5. Re-roll because that was a 6. 4. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Isaac. He's going to attack with his longbow.
He's going to cast power word death. You die instantaneously because you've less than 100 HP.
Misses with an 11. Rolled a 5.
That's how power word death works, by the way, which is terrifying.
I know. Power word kill, you mean?
Oh yeah.
By the way, the creature you see in front of you is a skeletal warrior, like a skeletal person wearing armor and chainmail, but is more regal looking than like a standard warrior, as they have a golden circlet around their bony white head.
Cool. Cool.
He is a Draugr, but he is a Draugr Lord.
You know, yeah, I'm
If
just
anyone's-
gonna let you guys guess. Okay, and
I was making a Skyrim reference, but okay.
Does this? Oh, okay, that's what that is. All right, now I got that now. All right, that's the end of his turn. Or no, is it? Does he have multi-attack? He has multi-attack. Okay, never mind.
Pew.
Another attack. Another attack with the longbow. 21.
That hits.
Even with a shield? Or no, you don't have a
I
reaction.
don't have reaction.
Right, okay. Haha! I mean, sorry.
Let's go.
Exceptional, like, catch there, Roach.
Oop, that's the wrong attack. Take
great
that back.
sword.
That was the
Oh
wrong
my God.
attack.
Luckily, I'm
Great
resistant.
sword.
Luckily, I'm.
Yeah, that was the great score. That's the wrong attack. That was the wrong one. I clicked the wrong thing.
He throws the great sword at you.
Give all your health back.
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it.
Okay, no, this is the one that's actually this is what was actually supposed
Watch
to
it be more.
Oh,
Okay.
Still
So
possible.
that and you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good. I'm good at these.
Success. Barely.
just barely.
Success.
Oh, you forced me to roll it. I was going over to my con saves.
All right, so you
if-
so you
did
don't
that
take that.
Okay.
What was that?
I was going to say, if that's a magical effect, I have advantage on those, so I need
No,
to roll them
I mean
now.
it. Hold on. Is it? Is that a magical effect? I don't know. It's just kind of a
This
thing
is just-
he has.
Okay, that's fine.
It might be. Nah, it could be either way. It
But
could
anyway, I
argue either
succeeded
way.
anyway, but I'm just saying that I need to know in future because I might need to roll them with advantage.
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 Advantage!
It's like Poggers, but slightly more French.
Poggers.
Yeah, Poggers. It is a French Pepe.
All right.
Poggers.
Poggers.
Poggers. Poggers.
All right. That's the end of his turn. Or
Isaac.
Turn. I guess I'm not going to assume.
Can I move that? I'm not sure with this. Is this like an overarching tree or is this a bush? Like, can I move there successfully?
Trees are the ones that you can see into. Those aren't stumps. Those are trees. You can see the shadow of the canopy.
Yeah,
above.
no.
Those are just bushes.
That's a bush then.
Yeah.
So, okay. Can I leap into the bush then, I guess? Because I'm guessing that's rough terrain to try and get through.
Yeah, it's rough terrain to go through bushes, unless you have.
Unless
something
you're
to mitigate
Ostenia
that.
or Rivallon.
You know what? I'm going to cancel that move.
Right click on your token, cancel move.
Because I can do this while in combat with the motherfucker. Move me there.
Okay.
Also, bonus action, wings are out.
All right. What? I'm gonna imagine you still just run.
Yeah.
Your wings are-
Well, no, it's more of a fact of I've moved in front of this creature, the wings come out, and then you see Isaac pull out a magnifying glass. And with it, he captures a little bit of the sunlight, and I'm going to cast Sunbeam at the two in front of me. It's a 60-foot beam weapon. If they're undead, they have disadvantage on this as well.
Since I did not have Ustenia be able to attack,
Wouldn't matter. I'm Warcaster.
No. Yeah, that is true. That is Warcaster.
That's
the
why
thing.
I said I
That's
can do this in combat.
I gotta really look up on the wording of that because it seems really
Poorly worded.
poorly worded because it specifically calls out combat.
I can also cast as a reaction to people leaving my combat zone because of Warcaster, which is neat. So I'm hitting Naga, unidentified creature 1 and 2.
I like
Nagas are the living
They're really
version of
cool.
I have to fucking take away your DM's your fucking monster manual.
Yeah, sorry.
There you go. Yeah, fucking Midge knows it.
You see, I have a monster manual, but I'm not
Nagas are
bastard
good.
enough
They
to go
keep
looking
my
through it right
orcs
now.
alive doing Dungeon 3.
Yep. You see, I'm not mean enough to go looking through my monster's manual because I feel like Roach deserves his prep and praise. So
Yeah,
Cast it. Cast the son of a bitch.
So, it's a 5-foot wide, 60-foot line, and each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take 68 radiant damage and are blinded until my next turn. On a success, they take half as much. Undead and oozes have disadvantage on the saving throw. I also now emit 30 foot of light in a 30-foot radius.
Okay. All right. It's literally noon.
it's literally noon.
Yep, but I am now glowing. So,
Are you
I need
pregnant?
my targets.
Probably.
So, I don't know if it'll automatically give these guys disadvantage.
Only with love for his lord.
Only with love for the Lord.
I don't know if they'll automatically have disadvantage.
Depends. Maybe they're not actually undead. Maybe they're a construct.
That's true.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But-
Midge. How would you know?
I mean, they're giant bone skeleton things. They failed. Doesn't matter. So they're going to take
It was literally the same roll on both of them.
I know, it's quite depressing when you see
36 radiant damage and are both blinded until my next turn. And then I've still got 10 feet of movement. This thing's blinded.
It can still blinded does not get rid of their
No, but
reaction.
Blinded
No.
does not mean stupid.
It means they're disadvantaged, yes. but
Yeah,
they-
they have a
but yeah,
disadvantage.
go ahead.
And
Do
I
it,
can-
motherfucker. Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
I need to set concentration on myself. Cool. Because I can just keep shooting this now for a minute.
Of course it can.
Pew, pew, pew.
It's a 6th level spell, man.
Yeah.
I went harm.
Me just literally brought the napalm back from Nom
I've
with
got-
him. Just
I've got 10 feet of movement.
Trying to get behind the bush.
Yeah, I'm tempted to.
just dies behind the bush. Like
I'm gonna.
also, Mage,
Can I
does that
dive into
include
the bush? Can I dive into the bush there?
Mage, does that damage include the plus whatever amount you get from your
Oh,
wings? now?
yeah, no. One of them needs to take an extra 11 damage from my wings. The one that I was in base to base with.
Base to base.
Takes an extra 11 radiant damage from my wings. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. There you go.
And,
Someone here knows how your character works, at least.
I haven't used the wings in a little while, so I'm then going to use the wings to like lift me up a bit, so I go into the bush.
All right. Well, I mean, you're gonna go no matter what.
Yeah.
I think. Hold on. Actually, I just gotta double check something here.
Well, no, it's more the fact because I'm moving 10, but it would be 10 to move 1 because of the rough terrain, so I'm ignoring that by using the wing. It's kind of what I'm doing. I'm jump packing. I'm jump packing away.
Right. So you actually, so you move back. It doesn't have any wave stopping you from what I can tell. No, the bite doesn't do anything. So, but it's still gonna bite you as you go out. So
yeah, that's true. Go for it.
Right. I am.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
Go for it, motherfucker. Do it.
That dropped a natural 20, by the way.
Oh,
that hits though.
It does.
Isaac's taking a lot of damage already.
He succeeded his his concentration though.
Jesus, that's a lot of piercing damage.
Which was really good that you succeeded because you dropped a 2, which means you would have definitely failed that.
Yeah. Well, no, he would have succeeded because the DC is 10 either way.
Was it easy, John?
Yes, I would. Yeah.
Because it's half.
Barely,
remember?
just barely.
Yeah, he would have succeeded either way.
Well, it was pretty much a minimum. Like it wasn't a lot of damage compared for how much for concentration wise.
I'm cool. I'm still good. I'm still good health.
He good.
Of course you are. All right.
Cool. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Stenya, you feel weird.
Your
This
muscles
thing's
don't feel as strong.
This thing made like a gnashing noise at you in a rhythmic pattern, and then you just kind of go, like you just kind of feel like.
I no longer feel like strong Russian man.
Yeah. You feel like it's like you've been working all day in the fields.
I feel tired.
I have never worked
It
in
makes
field
me-
life.
I'm not angry. I'm hangry.
Oh boy.
So you're gonna rage, negate the disadvantage.
Yeah.
But
And I'm going to use reckless attack.
so okay, now it's a regular attack now.
I suppose I still have to push the advantage button, right? Because you applied the disadvantage.
Yes, you would have to, because it's So this is like 3 levels of advantage disadvantage.
This is
play
like
right now.
big brain math thing right now.
Yeah, it worked as intended. Fuck you.
Also, I just wanted to on Isaac's turn, he would have said because he's got glowing hands now. It's just like, okay, keep me with clear lines of fire. I don't want to hit you guys.
Just pew 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 pew.
And
pew.
second attack.
Clear the firing lines. Is it okay?
Reckless attack. Yeah. So. 15,
Son of a bitch. What is their AC? Have I not checked that?
Probably not. No. It's already heavy. Oh my god.
And pass my turn.
Hold on, I gotta check. What is their AC? Oh,
Probably like
okay.
12 or something because they're huge.
You literally just hit their AC.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
You rolled it. What did you even roll?
You get advantage
A
on me
6.
attacks on me, by the way.
Yeah, if they live.
They live.
They're next to the half paladin cleric as well, and it's undead.
Hi, how you doing? I have divine smite.
Yes.
Hey, Mog. Mog, it's your turn.
Right, so can you move me there, please?
Sure.
I'm going to look at Ustinia, go, you look weird, mate. Cast remove curse on him.
That's not very nice, Mog.
Casting remove curse. Hold on.
Yep.
Is that... Put that in the chat. I need to double check.
You know, remove curse probably does remove bestow curse.
Yeah, probably. Who
I
knows?
just need
Yeah.
to. I need to see if you have to roll at something for it.
No, you don't. It just does it.
I
What level's
can't, I
the-
can't ever
What?
put
Removes
anything into
enchantments.
chat.
Enchantment.
What's the
It should be a level 3 spell, I think.
Is what level's remove curse?
I know,
It's
but
level
monks and warlocks,
3,
you'll
but
only
I
cast
can
it.
only cast things at level 5.
Yeah, that's true.
5. Okay. Bestow curse is level 3. So. Yeah.
Ah. Sorry, Roach. You look so defeated.
I had a good combat encounter. It's gonna be
It literally just says at your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end.
Or objects. That's good to know.
It does also say if the object is cursed. If his object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object.
Oh.
So it can break attunement to cursed
Probably could have
object.
used that to save the monarch of the dynasty, but whatever.
I never got to him.
We never saw him after
The only person who saw him was Rivallon.
Bless you, baby.
Speaking of, bless you.
Hey, if one of you could break in, the rest of you probably could too.
He's got a point.
It's got a point.
Isaac has a
Break in what?
dimension
What did I
door.
break in?
Okay, I can just teleport up a wall, yeah.
Or palace?
Yeah. So, so
could
Mog,
fly.
See all the paintings.
Mog,
Oh yeah.
Mog, what else you want to do to break this?
That's all I can do.
Is it? You have movement still. You have 20 feet of extra movement.
I will move back a bit and then yeah, bonus action. Speaking of curses, chuck Hexblade's curse on Bone Naga 2.
Okay. All right. You move back. The Bone Naga 2 has their attacks have reached 10, so you were in range of that. So it's gonna hit you.
Fine.
Oh, you goaded that by telling her she still had movement.
I have to have something in this goddamn combat. I can't just keep wailing on Ustenia endlessly, not doing anything.
And
or
me.
make you...
Don't ignore me, you prick.
You did 35 damage to me this turn. That's nothing. That's not nothing.
I'll fucking Freudian slip there, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, it really was.
You hit me with 35. That's nothing.
Wait, hold up. Oh god. We're awful human beings.
Yeah.
Never said I was anything other.
That's fair. At least you don't deny it.
That's true.
I'm an Asimar, not a human, you bastard.
I'm a
I'm
dragonborn.
half orc.
Yeah, exactly. We have
Hey,
one
hits.
person in it,
Ow.
Justinia,
And
who's inhumanely strong.
That was above average for a roll.
pretty decent. Pretty decent.
Yeah, pretty decent. Pretty decent. And that's the end of your turn. Goes to Rivallon.
Action surge.
These snakes be casting spells, yo.
Yo.
Honestly, it is a nightmare of mine. I hate snakes.
Don't
Rivallon-
mind snakes, actually.
Right,
Snakes are
right
okay.
with spiders, I'm snakes. I don't like them.
Don't mind
Thanks
snakes,
for telling me
actually.
that. Put that
Snakes
in the
are
back of my
okay.
head for future.
Yeah, I hate danger noodles.
Don't mind snakes. Snakes
No,
are
I
fine.
removed the curse.
Pretty cute
from
on occasion,
Justinia.
actually.
Snakes on a plane fuck me up, man.
No, fair enough.
Snakes on a that stupid movie fucked you up.
I'm joking. I'm joking on that one. But
Sam Jackson just,
to be fair, the idea of a snake in the toilet is just like the worst thing.
Don't go to Australia.
You live in
Midge.
UK.
Exactly why I think I find them scarier. It's because I don't exist with them.
I have to thank St. Patrick for not having any snakes around here anymore.
I've had
It's
to
great.
shoot water moccasins before.
You know, you know that snakes in Ireland thing with St. Patrick's about paganism, right?
Yeah, but I like the. Yeah, I know. But I actually think it's about the English. But,
Rivallon,
you know,
What?
what do you want to do?
I said.
It's your turn.
his action surges.
surging.
Action search. Okay. Well,
I thought you weren't paying
Read.
attention.
Damn.
Be careful, the smiling DM.
so what do you want to do?
On an action search, and then I want to put my Hunter's mark on unidentified creature.
Okay. I have to have some mystery in this combat. Sorry.
Okay.
I tried not to. I just.
To quote one of my
Really?
favorite sodas, what's the worst that could happen?
Really, you tried, Midge?
Yeah, no, that was actually just a slip of the tongue. I was trying to.
Oh, that nearly was 20. Fuck.
man.
Close.
Holy shit! Like a creature that I put in combat missed for like you missed for. Like that's not me. Like okay. They.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Jesus.
Well, I had to
Hey,
get
that's what
a
high
19.
AC does.
I had to get a 19 to hit it, so it's either
That's a
got
lot,
an
that's
18 or a
a lot of
19
dice
for its AC.
Yeah.
Like half of this party.
Yeah. I don't want to hear you complaining. So
The man has a point.
Yeah, you hit once. As it's less that the It's less that the arrows are missing. It's more just the fact that it's a skeletal being with armor. So places that you're hitting that would normally like cause damage, like even through the nicks and like the openings in the armor, there's no meat there. So you're kind of having to like reprogram like your to hit like calculation.
There's no liver here.
Yeah, there's no like liver there and stuff like that. So it's less you're missing. It's more just like what the fuck's going on? What like you gotta get the arrow like into like the skull's eye or something like that to like nick some of the bone. All right, and 5 for his hunter's mark. Okay, are you wanting to move at all?
No point. I'm about to get hit by a snake no matter where I go.
I mean, 2 of them are blinded.
They have disadvantage, and you have advantage on hitting them because they're blinded, guys. Just point that one out.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so.
I mean, your move's your move. I'm not gonna force you.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Make it a bit.
How do I blind something without eyes?
I'm not going to say
That is a
anything
point.
there.
That is a point. Is it true? No, I have to actually check. Do they have true sight or they have sight? Because if they have true sight, then you can't blind them. No,
Yeah.
it's just.
No. So they have eyes.
No, they don't. It's just kind of. It's
They
like
have, like-
a fucking skeleton doesn't have eyes, but he can still be blinded for some reason.
They have like those like glowing demon eyes.
So
Like D&D doesn't have that kind of granularity where it's like, okay, here's bio sight and here's magic sight, here's regular magic sight, here's true, like that would just be
Biosight sounds like an evil corporation.
It does actually.
Biosight? I got it.
Yeah.
Put that in the
Also, since this snake has already used its reaction, I'm just gonna move because
Yeah. You can do that.
yeah.
I fuck with you
hi,
guys by doing that all the time.
How are we doing, boys? I'm here to fuck some people up. Here to have a good time. Here to make your life a living hell.
Right.
I don't know why I'm going so southern with this shit, but I'm here now. So I'm popping Divine Strike when I make this attack. I'm also popping Divine Smite at level 5.
Okay.
So I need to know, Roach, is this thing A, evil, B, undead, or C, about to die?
It is evil and it is
All right.
undead. I thought you were gonna do turn undead.
No, it only the only way turning undead is only good against lower level undead because I kill them instantly. These guys are obviously not lower level undead.
Yeah, just run away, and then it's.
Yeah,
stupid.
they'll just run away, which will just make it harder for us to find shit. Anyway. So level
Which will
5.
make us tired when we kill them.
Yes, I'm not interested in that. So it's level 5 Divine
She
Smite.
can't run after things.
Man, listen, I got bigger problems. All right, so I use a level 5 spell slot to use Divine Smite, which is cool.
Okay.
I'm swinging my Warhammer.
How many attacks do you have?
1.
One.
One. She's a cleric.
One with a
I am a
fucking
cleric.
team
I haven't
on
got
it.
high enough level in Paladin. I need to get to level 5 Paladin before I can get
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, am I targeting him? No. I am
No.
now.
Now go ahead. Miss.
Miss. Okay, so nothing happens with the Divine Smite. That stays on for a minute.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
until
so you have that for
act
10
and
rounds.
an attack.
Yeah, I had that for 10
got that
rounds.
for
It just
10 rounds
stays
or
on my,
until
it
you
just
hit.
stays on me. It's either
Okay.
until I hit or 10 rounds is over.
Right.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Oh, okay. All right.
I swung for the fences.
It's
and
a bit
I struck out.
anticlimactic, but I know it's like it's waiting. You're waiting.
Yeah, like she swung once and it moved, and then she's like, "All right, time for the backswing time. Let's see if I can't get him with this one."
It's like the charge up of a Halo energy sword. Just a
Yeah. Like she holds the hammer up and
And
it glints in
BXR.
the... Yeah. She holds the hammer up and it like glints in the sunlight, and now it's glowing white.
I know who was on the
Swings it.
Xbox 360 back in the day because I saw some chuckles there from that.
Yep.
Could never do a BXR. That's like my bane.
And
BXR. I don't know why. It's just the fucking machinima back in the day. And BXR, it's just somebody like fucking kills somebody.
Did you watch the game theory about Spartans have a vulnerability in the back of the neck?
Yeah, I
Based
saw
on-
that.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't watch a lot of game theory because I hate the pun. But yeah, let's go to
Betrayal.
Overkill. Monster
Quadra kill.
Dominating.
Oh, I miss those sounds.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's a horrible game series now.
Like what you preference now.
Yep. Oh, of course, I was raised on that. So, cast or kill? Cast or kill? Do I use that spell or not? See, here's the thing. Mechanically, there's no reason that they can't target things. It's just they have disadvantage when they attack.
Unless
Narratively,
it's a spell
they-
where it says creatures you can see.
Yeah. So, a normal attack doesn't say that. It just says within 5 feet, or well,
Yeah.
their case 10 feet. So, yeah, I guess that's gotta be a thing. Fuck. I'm trying to think. All right. Yep, they're going in. For this. We are going to. Right. All right. 5, 10, 15 towards Rivallon. And it's going to cast a spell. Not at Rivallon. It's going to get up to Rivallon, and it's going to cast a spell in another direction. Towards... along the line of Mog and Sesh. And it's Bone Daddy. Is anybody gonna...
Does it look to be the same spell I counterspelled before?
Give me an Arcana check. Because there's no actual thing that tells me that I should tell you.
17.
It's in the works. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell because it's in motion. You're hiding behind a bush.
Yeah.
It's not facing you.
Fine. No,
Save it.
I'm
Okay.
saving my reaction for now.
It is casting the same spell. I was giving it to you for a 20 because it's a hard thing to do. You gotta, it's like a 6 seconds. Like I'm gonna think of a homebrew for that, but it does make counterspell way too, big of a thing for later levels.
Counterspell with a scan spell.
Yeah, only if I have it. But it's a lightning bolt. This is last level 3. And it's also targeting its Bone Daddy because it's a 60-foot range.
Why we're calling it Bone Daddy?
Because that's what I settled on, and it makes you all a little uncomfortable, just a little bit.
I'm
okay with that.
Bone Daddy has 8 legs. Remember?
Okay, so Mach got a 1.
Sesh succeeded on a dex save.
Sesh did succeed on a dex save. It was only a DC 12, so that's actually surprising. And the creature, though it also succeeded its save. So that, and we are going to roll damage. So it's a lot of D6s.
Ow.
Yeah. That would hurt. Fuck, that hurts a lot. Okay, and then with a bonus action, it is going to cast. Yep. And it's going to cast Shield of Faith.
Oh.
It casts 2 leveled spells in a turn.
All right. Well, is Shield of Faith level 1?
That it
Level
is,
one.
yes, I have it, Shields. It is a level 1 spell.
So.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a cantrip.
Oh right. No. Yeah, you're right. Damn.
It
Forgot
does
that.
not cast Shield of Faith.
It does not
Sorry,
cast
but-
Shield of Faith.
They can bite though, and Shield of Faith, which is scary.
Yeah.
Oh
should
my
probably do
god,
that.
they're just onyx.
Oh
So-
my god, you're right. Shit.
So this one is
Bonex.
this one's going to what the fuck is it gonna do?
No, bone onyx. That just sounds like a
Alex. It's like the dark evolution.
yeah.
Let's see here. I guess I fucking what do I do? What do I do?
Is this the one at the back that's just blind? Like,
No, this is the one next to Estenia. That's why I'm saying, what do I do? This one's in far more mortal peril.
That's true.
That's
true.
Serpentine. Serpentine. But I am a serpent.
Fuck it. It's gonna bite Ustenia, because what else is it gonna do? Like, if it runs, it's dead. If it stays, it's dead.
If it runs, it's dead. If it
Again.
stays, it's dead.
Has advantage because I use reckless attack.
Oh, thank God. It's not gonna matter.
Can it hit him?
Maybe.
With an 18, no.
For me, it needs a 17 or more, and I
Oh,
think for
fucking
Ustenia,
23!
Yeah.
With a +5!
True crit.
You
I'm pretty
use
sure
one
that
short. One
Yeah.
short.
he needs a 19 or more. Jesus
It's gonna go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on itself because
Bahamut Christ. Jesus.
I need some faith in it.
I require some faith.
These snakes need Jesus.
Y'all need Snake Jesus.
Snock Jesus.
Y'all need Danger Noodle Jesus.
This is gonna go 5, 10, and it's going to attack Rivallon with disadvantage because it's blind.
It's blind as a bat.
It's blind as a blind snake. It's blind as a bone naga. Seems a very specific example.
It's a specific example, but it is an accurate one.
Of course it's blind. It doesn't have eyeballs anymore. From the natural 20. Oh!
Roach is just slapping the table so hard. Just
Yes, Roach?
You okay, homie?
He cast Shield of Faith on himself.
Roach, do you need a hug?
Leave me alone.
Don't touch
Get
me,
away.
I'm scared.
Get away!
Don't touch me, I'm scared. Listen, it is a pandemic, I get it, but you know.
I fucking hate you so much. I hate all of you so.
But we're
I
not
understand.
play. I'm so confused.
Look, there's a
Right.
reason why a lot of I don't do a
5,
lot of spells that
10.
require me to roll anything.
It's like the scene in The Office where it's like, I hate all of you, but no you, I love you, you're precious.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Fuck. What is he gonna do? He's
Usually that's
shifted
directed
over.
at me, because I'm giving Roach the least amount of shit. But here we
Hey,
go.
Roach, at least your player character wasn't shanked by an 18-year-old girl repeatedly in the stomach in the middle of a camp.
Like the-
17-year-old girl.
Okay.
Fair.
All right. I got it. All right. As just an effect he has, he points at Ustenia, and Ustenia, you feel a cold presence over your shoulder as you tank this giant creature that you shouldn't physically be able to. And because you don't care, and because you're so good, you turn your back on the creature that you're fighting to look at this other moderately annoying feeling, and you see the skeletal being pointing at you and tilting its head slowly as you see its empty eyes glow slightly with the blackish purple light.
curses you again.
And you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I think this might be a compelled duel, to be honest.
Push the button.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, failed hard. So Stenya, you feel something in you.
The barbarian is compromised.
Again.
You feel something in you. You're not.
Oh, great.
You still have complete control of yourself, but you're more scared of this thing than you ever have been in your life.
Frightened Ustinia!
You are frightened. Which means you cannot willingly go closer to this creature. You must either stay there or run. Those are your only options, and if you do attack it, it's a disadvantage. Fuck you.
You know what?
But I love you. But fuck you.
I love you, man, but go fuck yourself.
I love Utari. I hate Ustenya. But no, I don't. But it goes back and forth. Either way, it turns to you, Sesh, and it draws its humongous, almost just barely Buster sword, and swings at you.
She's just like, that's incredibly impractical. How do you carry that thing?
It just makes like
speak common,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
And it attacks.
Boops with Warhammer.
Boops with Warhammer.
I'm gonna point out it has a plus 12.
Oh damn, that's a mish though.
Plus 12 to hit with that great. Oh, it's a plus 2 greatsword. Holy moly!
So I'm gonna point out it had a plus 12, and I still
That's
missed,
going in the
'cause I
bag I'm
rolled a
holding.
4.
That's worth some cash.
I'm gonna point out it's not a good-looking sword. As it draws it, it is gnarled and rusty with giant like pock marks in it, and it cuts more through sawing action than an actual
Roach,
sharp blade.
I point at cleave.
Yeah. I guess. Oh no, wait. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
I forgot. It has multi-attack. I keep forgetting it has multi-attack. So
You cast a
second
spell,
attack.
though. Didn't you?
No, that's not a spell. That's just a thing it has. That is.
Oh,
that is
okay.
a-
Go ahead.
That is a
Go ahead.
thing
Go
it
ahead.
does.
It's like, I make you terrified of me. Okay.
Yep. It's a thing he can do.
Pervert.
Hey, it
ability.
hits.
Hey, well done.
Okay.
Clappers in
Damage.
chat.
Okay. 24 damage.
That's
And
some
its
damage.
third attack.
I just want to point out this thing could probably, hit an Elder Dragon with that plus 12. Holy.
Probably, yeah.
That's a natural 1. Because apparently, even though I have some horribly overpowered fucking creature, I can't do things to you people.
Welcome
It's
to
like,
the Bad Rollers Club.
it's
There
like
is a
it's like
reason
you're
I
in a,
make people save, Roach. There is a reason.
it's like you're in a snow globe and I'm just like a cat trying to get at you. Just
There is a reason I pick spells that require me to make you do things rather than me.
That's fair.
Damn you,
I
Games
roll
Workshop.
2s like all the time.
Hey Isaac, it's your turn.
Move me there, please.
Utari's swearing at Games Workshop again, as usual.
Yeah, because right, every other night
Hey,
kit
oh, Nagas. Welcome
With
again.
with the
Lazy.
Questoris night kit and Forge Work night kits, you get something like this that gives you options of whether to have the Imperial Eagle or the Mechanicus Cog or the Free Blade symbol, or with the Forge Work ones, if you want it set in the Horus Heresy, you get the Eye of Horus. The GW
Oh, I accidentally got this
Questoris
myself.
kit has something similar, except for the Eye of Horus. Except this dude. This guy only comes
it
with
for
the
a second,
Mechanicus.
Ah.
And
I don't
How-
think that rolled the
How wide is the beam?
It's 5 feet.
He would aim it not
Wait a
at Rivallon.
Yeah.
No,
I'm-
I'm just gonna draw a line. I just want to see how close it gets, if there is any. Because it has to bisect
I
them.
d-
It has to begin from inside of his circle. Okay, yeah, no, you miss him
yeah.
barely, but yeah, you miss him.
I pre-measured. But
Pardon me.
did they roll at disadvantage? I don't think. I think they.
It specifically says they dropped. It specifically says the one that like I saw dice with disadvantage on there.
Well, no, because I accidentally talked to myself and it's given me advantage on it.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, one of them already failed, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it would-
Bone Naga 3. Do that. Just have it do it again. Or,
Yeah,
well,
clearing my thing.
yeah, do it again, and I'll just manually apply the damage. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Wow, good for it.
It rolled a 20 and a 19, so it still succeeded. So, yeah.
And the Bone Naga 3 is going to take the extra 11 from my wings.
Okay, just see here. All right, it's dead.
Boom.
With like a quarter of that damage.
And then I've got 10 foot more movement, so I'm going to move there.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right.
Sunbeam, man.
I'm terrified. I need to kill this thing in front of me so I've got more room to run away. Reckless attack.
It's actually at advantage now because you're not cursed.
It still seems to have applied disadvantage.
Yes, because he's terrified.
Yeah, but not of Bone Man.
Not
Not
of
attacking
the-
the Naga.
Not of the Bone Naga.
None of the Bone Naga. Roll again, and then next time just give yourself automatic advantage for the Naga.
I'm pressing advantage.
Okay.
So the disadvantage effect is on me. So
So I'm saying, are you? I'm saying, are you doing a reckless attack right now?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, roll one more time, and we'll see which one is the highest with
Oh,
advantage.
manual advantage.
I already did it. I already did one with an advantage. I don't. If you look, it says advantage, disadvantage.
No, I'm saying no, Utari. I'm
Just roll
saying
it
I
again.
understand that. Roll it again with the same thing, and we'll see which one is
okay.
highest. And or we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see
Oh,
which
they
one's the
both
highest.
miss.
Okay.
They both miss.
So they both. That's yeah.
Second attack.
Okay, we'll do the same thing if it the thing. Okay.
Hits, but we'll see
Alright.
just in case I get
See
a
if you get a
critical.
natural 20.
You gotta fish for them 20s, boys.
Okay, so you still hit.
Yeah.
Okay, it succeeded its concentration.
That's my turn.
It's shield.
Ah. Thank you, babe.
That's the end. Okay, Mog.
Right. This dude.
If you engage the guy
annoying.
with me in melee, I'll get advantage on it. We'll both
So
have
get
she,
advantage
she
too.
gets close enough.
Can I Eldritch Blast and then get into melee with him?
You have to engage
mean
in
you
a
can-
melee combat, I think, don't you? I think that was something you
No.
said, didn't you? You have to engage in.
No, if she, well,
She's flanking him, and it's automatically for the next time. She doesn't have to get into actual melee combat with him. She just have to
Fair.
finish her turn in right next
I'll
to him.
allow it.
Yeah,
Case by
okay.
case until I can figure out what the fuck flanking.
'Cause that's what
and
we did in the
everything
big pit.
actually- Yeah.
Oh,
that's what we
yeah.
did in the pit,
You're right, yeah.
So,
This is why I'm gonna run homebrew rules in terms of flanking advantage and just do every player ally that is or whatever ally is base to base with you, you get a +2, and that works for enemies as well.
Woohoo!
Ooh, hit.
Okay.
And one more. That was a good one.
Ooh.
That's another hit.
Jesus, what did Mog get hit by? Did I zone out for Mog taking?
Two things. She got hit by the Naga and by
Oh, right.
something else.
The lightning
Two
bolt.
notes?
The lightning
Lightning
bolt.
bolt.
Just the lightning bolt, and then yeah.
Just
And
a
now
lightning
move to finish
bolt.
your thing
And
in.
then move there so Sesh gets advantage to smash.
Smash.
Okay. Smash. Is that the end of your turn?
It is.
All right. Rivallon, 2 targets have been taken from you.
I'm not bothered.
Let me smash.
I'm still gonna.
I thought this is just psychosomatic roach just gonna slowly tell Rivallon to shoot Isaac. He's using charm person. 2 targets have been taken from you.
2 kills have been stolen from you by Isaac. He dies.
That's a hit.
That's a miss, so I get 1 lot of damage.
Nice.
And a hunter's mark. That's 2. I didn't mean that. Sorry.
Okay. Well, I have to manually input it anyway, so it's not. I'll take the difference between them. I'll put 3 down.
Fair enough. Okay. I'm not gonna argue.
Good.
Damn.
Is at the end of your turn. Are you gonna move at all?
No point.
Okay.
Is
We'll all
me.
be dead eventually. There's no point in moving.
Right. Targeting this dude.
Oh.
I have advantage now. So Warhammer, Divine Strike. I still have my Divine Smite going.
Yep. Yeah,
So-
for a minute.
Does he need to make a save at all throughout this?
Ah, for fuck's sake! Damn it, Mesh! Why are you struggling so hard?
This is why Sesh doesn't get into melee combat all that.
This
often.
is like just dice
casting.
rolls. This is pure dice
Yeah.
rolls. This shit's
Yeah,
bad.
Pure
man.
dice. Pure
Um,
dice. Ah,
Bad dice. Bad dice rolls.
Bad dice. It's at the end of your turn.
No. Because I haven't technically. Well, I can technically cast a bonus action spell because I haven't actually cast a spell this turn.
You totally can. Though, are you a warcaster? Because you are definitely in melee. with
It needs to be a
Only
melee
if
attack,
it's
remember?
Yeah. Only if it's a
Melee
spell
attack
attack,
spell.
right?
Yep.
them.
I think, right?
Yes.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Otherwise
So
it'd be
1, 2. Hang on, am I still targeting? Sorry, I have multiple things in the way. Let me take him off.
No, well, a melee spell attack
Bang.
wouldn't.
Bang.
That doesn't matter. It would be if it's a ranged spell attack, right?
It's not a ranged spell attack. How far away is
Warcaster says
Rivallon?
If you cast a
Rivallon's
spell in
6.
melee combat, that you don't incur attack of opportunity. But that's all the thing it is. Hold on, let me.
That and you can, as a reaction, cast a spell.
Yeah, as a reaction, you can cast spells when people leave your area of
For
effect.
example, someone's leaving my close combat area. I could cast sleep on them and just watch them go.
Or you can cast cause wounds or something like that. Just
Yeah.
boop.
Cast slow on someone as they leave, just like.
Also, it's healing word. We've had this conversation before. It doesn't have any semantic or material components. It's just me saying a word.
Yeah.
So
Get better.
that's never procced an attack of opportunity before, even though I've been in melee with it.
Okay. Ranged attacks in general, including ranged spell attacks, have disadvantage on if you're in melee, within melee with somebody. So that's one.
All right.
Where's it start? Pylar. Just.
Okay. And save spells like Burning Hands or Hellish Rebuke are not attacks.
Oh,
So that's how that works. Okay.
the more
so...
you know.
Oh, we kind of already knew this. Okay. So are you done?
No. I'm casting healing word. Sorry, mass healing word at level 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, not at level 3, at level 4. Level
Thank
4.
you.
Okay. Okay.
So that would be this one.
Go ahead, cast it.
And I'm targeting Ustenia, myself, Mog, and Isaac. I can't target Rivallon, he's outside of my range.
All right.
Have you
Go ahead and
been
cast
hit?
it.
Oh.
16.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
All right. This one's dead. This one's alive. I think this one knows it's not gonna. I think this one knows it's not.
Not long for this mortal plane.
I don't think. I think it knows it's not gonna make any headway beating its head against this wall. So it's gonna go 5.
There is a reason he is Popokian. He is brick
Number
wall.
2, it's reaction
15.
Sentinel. It's not going to move.
It's not.
if I hit
it's-
it.
It's not
Doesn't
leaving.
matter.
your-
Even if
It's not leaving your attack. It's not giving you attack of opportunity because it's staying within your area.
Sphere of influence.
If it's about to
Sphere
make
of
an
influence.
attack, it can still do it though.
Yeah, I
can't
know. If it makes an attack, yeah, but it's gonna move no
Oh,
matter
okay.
what. Yeah, because that's how attack of opportunities work. You're not taking this from me. I know how to fuck with you. I've learned. Damn it.
I have
Oh,
learned.
If Ustinia doesn't kill it with the Sentinel proc, I can now.
Okay, this one is instead of attacking Mog, is going to go ahead and cast Command.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
it doesn't. I just read this.
Yeah.
no, you're right. Yeah.
It does not proc. It does not proc.
Yep. No, you're right.
Yep.
It's not
so-
an attack.
Yep. All right. For the love of God, Usteni, roll under a 12. Okay. All right. It was targeting itself for some reason. But it doesn't matter. So it's gonna just tell you.
Jesus.
What can it tell you to do?
One word.
Flee. Flee. But like really snaky. Yeah. Just flee. So on your turn, you have to flee. It's your thing. Not only are you scared
all
of
over again.
Yeah, not only are you scared of the warrior, but now this thing told you to flee, and you think that's probably a pretty good idea. It's telling you to do exactly what you want to do, so it makes sense.
It's like, this makes sense. Yeah,
it makes sense. I've
taken all the options.
It's like
into
the
account,
spiffing Brit.
yeah.
I'm like the spiffing Brit. Fighting Ustendi is totally balanced. Just figuring out. All right, that's the end of its turn. That one's dead.
D&D 5e is a totally balanced game with no exploits.
Oh, fuck. I would love him to do that, but I also wouldn't, because so many people would get fucked, like GMs and stuff, from all the little things that are in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is going to make a choice. It has 3 attacks. And I can put them wherever I want to. So...
I do not consent.
Doesn't matter. Combat.
Damn it.
This one's going to do its first attack with Greatsword on Mog.
That's exactly what combat is. It's people not asking consent.
Yep.
I won't finish that line of thought.
Right, I am going. If he hits me, which he absolutely does, I'm going
26.
to use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fuck you, you fucker.
All right. Is this a save? Is this a save that you're forcing him to do?
It is. Yeah, it's a dex throw.
What's it do?
She turns around and goes, "Fuck off, bitch."
Essentially, yes.
Does it just do damage, or does it?
10 fire damage.
Okay.
And half on a save.
And it sits there and goes,
All right. He automatically
"Your words
saves.
wound me."
He uses his legendary resistance, one of them, to automatically save.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Also, Roach, Divine Smite doesn't have a saving throw.
I know. That's why I've been asking.
It doesn't.
That's why I've been asking.
I was waiting until it came up.
I've
but
been
no.
waiting for the cleric to bust out some undead shit, and I was just waiting for to pop.
It's like, I passed turn undead, and I'm like, well, I probably wasn't going to instant dust you anyway.
If you want
Sorry,
to, if you want to
60d10.
cast, so he takes 6d10 instead of 12d10. I'm assuming. Was it the max?
Well, 60
Or
10
wait.
is the max, so it's going to be half. So
half of whatever it is.
So half of whatever
roll-
it is.
you
Okay.
Roll the dice.
Cast it.
Yeah.
Cast it. Like cast it a couple. Yeah, I guess I can just automatically like. Okay, go ahead and just cast it, and then do the damage, or just do the damage because it doesn't matter about the save. And I'll
damn,
have
that's a
whatever
good
you
roll. It's not a
It's
bad
a good roll, but less good.
if
Than it
it's
would have been.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah,
all my
okay.
spells.
You need a short rest though, and you've got them back.
Exactly, which is why I'm not bothered using them.
That's fair.
Warlocks. It's like you are the what's it called? The dungeon crawl-esque caster. You're the fast. Let's get everything out. Bang, 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 bang. I need these spells. Okay, now I sleep for about an hour. I'll be fine.
I'll take a quick nap. Good to go.
You're the energy drink caster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mog just
Sorry.
carries a can of like energy drink everywhere she goes, and just goes,
All right, I had
Right,
to fuck with
back
my
in it.
that math fucked with my head for a second, but I got it. So okay, you did 16 damage. So
I got
took
myself a
back
can of
damage.
warlock.
But he still goes ahead and he still hits you.
Yeah,
So
it's
he's gonna do the damage. It's a lot of damage.
oh, that's damage.
Yes, it is.
Ouchie.
He is going to then as he hits Mog with one, he comes back around and hits Sesh. And misses.
Hey,
Hey! And with the
I'm
last
staying
one,
in here.
I would like to
With
point
the-
out
yeah.
that's a plus 12.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
He needed one more to hit me. He has a 50-50 chance every time he
I
rolls
know.
a dice.
I've relegated myself. I know. I know. And the last one on Mog. 29.
That hurts.
It hurts. It hurts a lot.
24 damage. And then the last thing it does in its turn it doesn't actually say that it takes an action or anything to do this. It is going to look at Sesh and tilt its head slightly, revealing its dark, evil eyes.
Don't turn
Good
I
thing
didn't do
I'm
this
good
before.
at these.
Yeah. I mean, it's a wisdom saving throw. Statistically, I think it's it's a 15 to save.
I need to roll a 6 or less to fail this.
6 or less. So you're saying there's a shot.
I'm saying there's a chance, Roach. I'm saying there's a chance.
All right.
Isaac, would you mind making me re-roll that, please?
I am gonna force him to reroll with a Star of Palor.
Fuck! All right.
I was really hoping to
more.
save that for like a natural 20, but that I think seems important.
All right, one more. Fail.
Oh, Sesh, failure.
Well, the thing is that I don't need to move anywhere. I can just
No.
stay where I am.
You just
But you have
roll
disadvantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
It'll be a straight hit.
Roll.
Yeah.
But Mog, you can't stay there, man.
You can't
Oh,
stay
no.
there, Mog. You've got to move, which
I
means
know.
you're going to take an opportunity attack.
Do you? No, no, yeah.
You
No,
can
you can
just
disengage.
Disengage.
You can
Oh,
just
disengage.
disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonus
Yeah.
action,
And-
healing
and-
potion.
Uh-huh.
And if you disengage, that's for your whole movement, so you can just get away from your, or you disengage and get away from both of them. So
Yeah.
that is a proper. They're not fucking with you. That's what you should do. That is what you should do.
Oh,
Got it.
seriously. Get the F out of
Yeah.
it.
I'm getting the F
Right,
out of that.
so I'm gonna hit the bone naga with my concentrated spell, obviously.
Dude, just right in between threading the
Pew.
needle there.
I'm just Iron Man laser beaming these.
Isaac is starting to blast. He's just like, pew, 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 pew.
It
It's
failed.
It takes
It's
68
dead.
radiant
It's
damage.
dead already.
It's dead.
It's dead already.
It's dead, Jim.
Okay, and then I want to move.
Expired. Oh no, that was for its spell on itself, but it just said expired, and I thought that was a new thing they put down.
It
Instead of
died.
dead, run
Please,
dead.
Roach.
Yep.
Now I technically haven't cast a spell this turn.
No.
Oh
So-
fuck you.
He
Um,
hasn't.
I haven't.
His
been
spell lasts for a
3
minute.
turns.
But you are still concentrating, so if you cast something and
You
it
can't
has a
cast
concentration
concentration.
power,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
immediately.
I just not cast a concentration spell.
Yeah,
Um,
concentration. But that's good.
Yeah, it's fun.
How does not do that, you know?
So I'm gonna hit it with a guiding bolt.
Pew.
So this is
If you don't
Just
say
realized-
pew, it won't hit.
pew,
Miss.
It doesn't hurt.
Damn.
and I'm going to.
Ooh, I just realized you guys are in a horrible situation because both of your frontline fighters are frightened of the one thing
Yeah.
that's still alive.
Yep.
I don't know how we can't cure frightened, can we?
And yeah,
I
you
think I can. Hang on.
possibly. But I'm then gonna
Look
use.
it up. We might have missed a check.
Fuck, no.
I'm gonna quicken cast to do a firebolt on it as well,
God,
and I'm gonna miss.
gonna
Fuck.
mess you up.
I think you need at
Not
least an
really
8
high
to
on
hit. I think you need an 8 to hit.
It's just like it's making a triumphant screaming, but there's nothing coming out because it has no lungs. So it's just like this shattering.
Isaac's just so enthralled by the glowing hands that you just went "Fum," and missed. He was like, "Ah!" That's the end of my turn.
All right, Ustenia,
Please.
you can hit it with your bow and arrow. You do have a bow and arrow.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't have done that firebolt anyway. Ignore that, Roach.
Isn't he got
I
a
don't-
flea though?
No,
No,
because
no,
the creature's
no.
dead.
Frightened doesn't mean, or no, it's
The command flee
It's the
does that still fly when
command's
it's
dead,
dead.
because the thing's
command-
dead.
command's been stopped.
is it concentration? Is it concentration? Because if it's not concentration, then it still affects for the following turn.
Command, was it?
No, because you said spell expired.
No, that was for
his
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
okay.
is it concentration for command? If it isn't, then the effect still happens because it's still the effect of the
he
spell
would have
going
lost
out.
his shield of faith anyway if it was a concentration spell.
True.
That is true, but I don't know if that automatically did that or not because
Yes.
that's
We don't know.
you know.
Come on.
Is it-
If the
Find
target
This-
can't
the
follow your
program's
command,
really
the spell
good.
ends. It's weird.
Hold on, let me
Come on,
read
pick
this.
one more thing. Cleric 1 round, 1 action.
It's a minor thing. It's not like Ustenia's. Ustenia can't really
Not
do it.
concentration.
Yeah,
not
it doesn't
concentration.
say, but it also doesn't mention what happens if the creature who casts it dies.
Spell
Problem.
It doesn't say anything about it leaving. It just says if you can't follow the command, the spell
Oh,
ends.
wait. The spell has no
So-
effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language.
Or
Did
if
it
your
say
command
a
is directly
common?
harmful to it.
Yes.
Oh, these things are fairly intelligent.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they speak.
Yeah.
Or if
They
your
have
command is directly harmful.
they definitely they speak common. That is
Yeah.
something they have. That is a default thing they have plus another language, because they're very smart.
Try or something,
Uh,
probably.
I'm gonna say this. Utari, roll a d4. If you get a 3 or a 4, it ended. If you roll a 1 or a 2, it didn't.
Shit.
Okay. Well, I gave you a chance. On that. So you have to flee at the most. You have to flee, which I think means you have to do a full movement.
Yeah, you have to do full
Away.
move as far away as you
Yeah,
can.
I'm not gonna make you double dash, but just do a full movement. Fucking hell. He hits the side of the loaded area and just starts doing the thing.
Yep.
What is it with Utari running into walls? It's like the.
It's invisible or real ones. We're not sure.
Utari's that guy who's not really he's really over leveled for other areas in the MMO, but this
Yeah.
area is kind of his bane.
Yeah.
Like this is the one he knew was gonna happen. He was like, this one's gonna suck, guys.
So
This one's
until
bad."
then, I'm going to enjoy murdering everything and being that wall of
Mists
human
of
flesh
Pandaria
going,
is not gonna be my
"What
fun time,
are you
guys. This
hitting,
one's gonna be
you
bad.
pansy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the only tank we've got in the clan,
This-
though, so he has to come on the raid.
You have an
This
off
is-
tank
this
over
is
here, but
Ustenia's
she's not
battle
as
for
good.
Azeroth dungeon.
Yeah. You have an off tank over here, but she's not as good at that. So
Yeah. So Mog,
Hi.
I suggest
Mog.
disengage.
Oh, I'm going to disengage. So,
Okay.
action to disengage, and then run.
It's a bonus
30
action.
feet
Or no, it
towards-
is an action.
it's a
It is-
full action unless you're a rogue.
I'm thinking rogue.
Yeah, rogue.
I
get
am
it as
not a
bonus
rogue.
action.
Definitely not one
Hey,
of them.
orcs can be rogues too.
I played
I've
Mage's
got
game
this
with an
one.
orc rogue.
Okay, but not Mog. Mog can't be.
No.
Multi-class next level, go!
Yeah.
No.
Pick a
No,
few
I
levels
think
of rogue.
you
Let's
need
go.
a certain level of dex, don't you? And I don't have it.
13.
They're
I
in,
think you need 13 dex.
yeah, 13. Which I think
Shit,
you
I can
still.
multi-class into rogue.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't
Oh, no,
do
I've got
it.
a 12.
All right. So
And
you just
then
back off 30. You just.
There's
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
And then bonus
Yes, you can
action,
handle this one.
Bonus action what?
Superior potion of healing, which gives
Okay.
me.
You need that because you only have 7
7.
HP left.
Yes, I'm fully aware. Is superior
Mark is just
84 plus
covered in
8?
blood.
It's 84 plus 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mog is more blood.
I feel so
Mog is
bad. I feel so
green
bad
right now.
because Mog's like the only thing that can be damaged by a
down.
normal encounter. Like a normal encounter.
Mog and Midge, to be fair. Mog and Isaac. Isaac has shield, but otherwise
No,
he's fairly...
Isaac's hard too because he's usually fucking flying.
That's true.
Hold down.
Just get him with a ballista. Just see a dude just pull out a ballista. Just like, all right.
You need the Skyrim dragon rend to bring
Yeah.
flying creatures down to the ground. Like
It's Are you having trouble with your potion?
Hold down. Just right click for 10 times.
1. There we go.
3, 4, 5,
Oh.
6, 7, 8.
There you go.
Thank you, babe.
Then add 8 to that.
Oh, it's 8.
Yeah.
So add 26. So I can do that,
26.
can't I?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, you can modify your own health and stuff. Sorry, I didn't hear you there. We were just
Yes. fully
Talk
aware.
shit, as usual.
being us.
Yep.
So 78.
But you got rivaled there.
58.
Rival's a smart boy. He knows what he's saying.
you've only got 5 now. That you.
I got it. I got it.
I want wounded,
There you go.
thank you.
I got it. I got you.
Imagine. Just healed 80 hit points, like.
I could do that.
I think that would hurt just as much as taking 80. Because you got to think that's got to be that's got like everything going back in. Just like,
And if
Everything's
everything's
stitching
then
itself.
to go by, at that point you would shit your pants.
Yeah, probably.
The amount of healing potion that needs to be downed, I think, is more than the human stomach can take for 80.
I think I could almost do that if I took level 20 cleric. I think I could almost do that.
Is that the end of your turn, Mog? Is that the end with your bonus action?
Bonus action,
moved.
Unless I can move again, because I would quite like to get further away.
Unless you have more movement. Do you only have 30? Because you moved 30 back.
Yeah, I've only got 30.
All right. So we'll just do that. Rivallon.
There's got to be a point where you start, instead of ingesting healing potions, you just start pouring.
like in Resident Evil 7, where he just pours
like
it over the arm.
Like
a healing salve.
Damn.
Okay. You're close though. Actually, these are really close. There you go.
Yeah, I know. I have to get at least a 9 in order to hit you.
Oh, don't even.
No, I do. It's a 50-50
No, I
roll
know
for me.
that.
Every time.
It's more than 50-50.
It's more than 50-50, but yeah,
It's
no,
55-45.
It's 11.
I don't want to hear no complaints. You've had an easy mode for a while. Is that yeah, this has been a pretty
that's a good
fight.
damage roll.
There you go. It doesn't matter if you roll well for damage.
That's true.
That was a good one.
That is a good one.
You know,
I've basically gotten it back to the point where Mog was going to damage it if it didn't do its autosave at that point, because that's how much damage it's taken from you. Actually,
I'm going to be super pissed if I have all this build up for all this damage and nothing ever happens because I can't hit this man.
If you can't hit, well, you are at disadvantage for this.
Yeah, I'm
one,
at disadvantage now. I
Rivallon's
need to roll above an 11 twice.
Is that the end of Rivallon's turn? Are you moving at all?
No, there's no point.
Okay. It's just very nihilistic, Rivallon.
Nope, no point.
Well, there's not.
All right, you're
it's
disadvantaged.
engaged with Sesh. There's no
I get
on the
it.
field.
Perfect.
So what's
It's
the point in
perfect.
moving? I'm in perfect shooting range.
I'm just asking because I want to make sure you don't forget it if you had a plan.
What if I Rivallon, you can
if you're gonna loot
move. You're going to take root if you don't fucking move your feet, you lazy bastard.
There's a thing with the elves.
Question, Roach.
Sometimes people like looting in the middle of combat.
I have a question, Roach, for
Yes.
mechanical reasons.
Go ahead.
If I cast something that gives me protection against frightened for a certain type of creature and it affects this fight, do I immediately lose frightened?
No, because you've already failed it. Protection would mean that you are protected from it being indicated on you.
It wouldn't happen again.
I would say the wording of that would just mean that you've already it's taken effect. Like it's in your head at that point. You would need.
It's already in my brain.
You would need something to get rid of frightened.
Yeah, I don't think I have that. At least I don't think I have one right now.
So was it?
I don't
cleanse.
I think it's cleanse or something. Yeah.
I don't think I have that spell.
It's not a very useful one. Yeah, it's not a very useful one, unless you're dealing with like a lot of things that imbue fright.
You okay, Roach? You need a minute?
Yeah, I had like a half hiccup. You know, one of those while I was talking.
Yeah.
Cup hic. Yeah. Fuck. God damn it. So, go ahead and attack with disadvantage if you want. I mean, you got.
I'm just checking to see what's in my spells. Right.
There's got to be something. There's got to be something.
Have you got inflict wounds or something? You just.
It's undead. Necrotic won't work.
Isn't it?
It's undead. Necrotic won't work.
It's undead, and it can automatically
heal it.
Yeah. It can also automatically succeed some checks for a couple more times. I'm not gonna tell you how many, but
okay. I assume I don't need to click disadvantage because I already have it applied to me. Correct, because I have frightened already.
Yeah. I think so. Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna swing.
Oh, I gotta get rid of frightened on Ustenia.
Your boy is just gonna swing and see how things go.
No longer frightened then?
Oh wow, that's 4 dice. What the fuck?
So it can only be one person, I think.
Oh, I'm targeting myself.
That's how I read it. That's how I read it. It's one. It's one.
I don't know what it is, so.
It says
I was targeting myself.
It said it can do it on a creature, but I don't. I think it's a little overpowered to be able to do it for one. It's one person. And then
I dropped a 19.
You
Does it say it's concentration? If not, it stays.
Does it?
Well, yeah,
I'm gonna get.
We should be able to save against it at the end of each turn, though. Is the thing?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Can I save against
Either-
fright now then, please? No. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
It's
Also,
that or it stays
I
on
dropped the
one
19. I'm sad.
It's either that or it stays on one person. I like yours better. I already took it off Ustenia,
Fuck
but he
off.
Fucking hell.
This is
Because
bad.
that-
Session's
that's
having
how,
a
like-
bad day today, boys.
Just to
It's a
think,
DC
like how
15, by the
dragons,
way.
Yeah, it's how dragons kind of deal with it. Like, because dragons can cause fright. They go, it's like, okay.
Oh no! You can't save against this. I read that wrong. Okay, you can't. I'm reading the full thing. You can't save yet. The DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened for 2d4 rounds.
Okay, so you need to roll 2d4.
No, it automatically did that. Ustenia still had. Ustenia still. Had
I didn't
6
see
rounds.
any 2d4 rolls on my
Yeah, it
list.
was-
Because I'm looking at yours, and yours was different than Ustenia's.
Right.
Okay.
You because you've got it for. Let's see here. Duration. You've got it for I think 6 or no.
So that would
probably-
be 4 more rounds after this one then.
Yeah. So you got
Okay.
4. I'm gonna have to apply this back on Ustenia because I fucked it up before. I
Okay,
took
so
it off-
as a
I took it
bonus
off of
action,
him.
because I haven't cast a spell yet, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Good idea.
It's a good idea. That one's good. Yeah. That's a good plan.
Oh, I just cast it on him. Remove it from him. Sorry.
I will. Just let me. I gotta put frighten back on Ustenia. And you got it for 6
Just-
more. You got it for 6 turns, buddy.
Giving this bad guy a freaking
Shield as well.
Just keep giving it shit.
giving him AC, like, ho.
Yeah, he doesn't need 2 extra AC because then we're getting into Ustenia territory. Because that would be 21. All right.
That's
At the end of
English.
your turn.
Means
Yoth.
I need to roll at least a 12 to beat him.
Yeah. No, he's tanky. He's a tanky boy. Okay. All the Nagas are dead, and he's here now. Okay.
Well, pray for me, boys and girl.
We've got some healing potions to put in your.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
this is
I
an
have
a-
stuff. So.
this one doesn't. Again, I hate that sometimes when they transcribe from the tome from the monsters that they don't transcribe what kind of action it is. It just gives me the block. So I don't know if this is an action, bonus action, or an effect. So
If he's got legendary action, is it a legendary action maybe?
I have to check.
And they've just
I don't
missed
know.
the titling.
There's a couple of things here where it says like there's just attack listed, and there's attack, drain life, and still dead, dread, stuff like that.
Oh, okay, so that will take up the attack action, or it'll probably
That's
say
why I've been
multi
playing with
attack,
the
and then
dread.
they'll have
That's what I've been
those,
doing with
yeah.
the dread. But I'm gonna, because I know where he is in the fucking thing. 1, 2, 10. This is not an invitation for you, Mitch.
I don't have it printed out, and I'm not gonna go grab it. I'll look after.
Right. Those are legendary actions.
Yeah, I thought so.
So he has 3 of those per round. That would be something you should probably transcribe. That he has legendary actions. It doesn't list those anywhere. Just legendary resistance. So okay. So he could do that fucking dread thing 3 times throughout the entire turn. Because he gets 3 of these every round.
That's
Legendary,
upsetting.
yeah. Legendary actions are the ones that you directly do after a player has gone.
Exactly.
They're the ones
I
that you
could
could just cut in
This
and go.
fight could have been so much harder. Fucking hell.
Thank you, Roach.
God.
Appreciate it.
Damn, this is why I have to read this.
You
damn book.
don't do legendary actions on your turn. You do them on ours.
Well, it doesn't really matter because that could have been something else. Okay, so he's not going to do any of this shit. He's just going to attack Sesh. Fuck.
Love it.
You guys got so goddamn lucky. All right,
Hey man,
let's do this.
it's all good.
Yep, that hits. I'm just going to do them all. That hits. Ooh. Oh my god.
Sesh might be dead.
This is
This
on
shit's gonna hurt.
Sesh.
This
This
shit's
is
gonna
on
hurt.
Se- 1. Ooh.
All right, pass the concentration
2.
check. It's close.
3.
Okay, I just lost Shield of Faith, which is good. It got
On the
it
last
lasted
one.
through the end.
It
I have
didn't help.
I have 15 HP left.
What is it I keep saying about Sesh just keeps getting wrecked by like one turn? It's like she'll have full health and then go. But
Well,
normally it's
I
against
know.
muskets. But
Yeah, that's true. So that's the. I guess that's the end of his turn. You know what? He's gonna tank the attack of opportunity, and he's gonna move away from you, Sesh.
Ugh.
So,
Well, that's
So go ahead
fine,
and hit
because
him.
Sesh can't hit a barn door right now.
Yeah.
technically,
targeting him?
her
No.
shit's still on her weapon.
Yeah,
So
it
if
holds
she-
for a
if-
while, so.
Yeah, so if she
yeah,
hits,
so
Target.
she'll
Sesh.
level 5 smite this motherfucker if she hits.
No.
Fuck, no.
Oh.
I feel bad for Sesh because this is like a level 5 thing like on the axe. It's just
This will
waiting.
do, if it hits, 88 damage.
Yeah. 5.
And I can do this
10,
3 times.
20. It moves 20 feet away from Sesh upwards.
I want to
and that's the-
die.
And that's the
Sesh
end.
I'm about
can't
to.
move towards it.
To be fair, this is about on. This is what like this feels a lot like a level 2 fight that's well balanced.
Come on, Isaac.
Okay,
It's just
so
it's just the
Sunbeam-
numbers have been scaled up by 10.
So if I hit advantage and then force his save, is it going to apply advantage to his save or disadvantage to his save?
It should. If he has something, does the thing say that anything that's undead or something gets disadvantage, or does it just say?
Yes,
that,
undead have disadvantage on this save.
I just gotta check. He might have disadvantage already on things. Like he might have damage resistances or damage vulnerabilities.
Vulnerability.
Okay, do advantage and just see if it happens. We'll manually do it if it doesn't.
Okay.
I'm okay with like working through that.
See, it doesn't say that he dropped anything.
Yeah, it doesn't say he dropped anything, so do it one more time and we'll see which one's the lowest. He succeeded that one.
Yeah, it's a
And he failed that
DC 18, so I was going to...
Yeah, so there you go. Now that and
So
because
he's now
he's
blinded,
Blinded. Okay.
and he takes 68 radiant damage.
All right.
So he takes 22 radiant damage, and then another 11, for a total of
wings.
33 because of my wings.
Okay. He looks
And
hurt.
then, yeah. And then I'm going to... use the rest of my movement to fly into the air.
Into the air.
Yeah, below the canopy cover.
All right. Legendary action. Because I can do those.
Yeah, there you go.
legendary
It's
action.
the end of my turn, so yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna hit you with his bow.
Cool.
He's gonna try to hit you with his bow. It doesn't. He's at disadvantage to the attack. That's how it works with
Yes.
blind. It doesn't.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
actually make you unless it's a spell that targets an
red-
area, that targets something you can see. It doesn't actually mean you can't attack or do anything like
Yeah.
that. It's
He has
D&D's
disadvantage on me.
weird. Yeah, I just have disadvantage. D&D's weird. So longbow, hits.
Shield.
Does not hit.
Okay.
I haven't. Now I have an AC. Let me apply shield then before you roll.
Apply your shield.
Well,
Well, no, that's it. He just gets one attack for his legendary.
Oh,
action,
do you not have
but he doesn't
multi?
attack.
Oh, okay.
He does, but that's only during his turn.
Okay.
He just
fine.
gets a chance to. And the bow is kind of a big deal with that because it applies an effect that I haven't been able to do yet. You'll learn about that maybe.
Maybe.
All right, Justenia.
Okay.
You no longer have to feel. You no longer have to flee away, but you are still frightened. So now you do have your range attack stuff that you can.
Yes.
So that is a thing now. It is a thing.
I will longbow him.
We need to
What
give
the-
we need to get like Ustinia some javelins of lightning bolt or like those
Yeah.
strength-based range weapons.
Yes.
Like...
Just give him Mjolnir. Just do that. Yeah.
No, you do not want Ustinia to have the ability of flight, Roach. You do not.
And we'll shoot him again.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
so
just
the,
use
the
all-
hammer pulls him off
You might get
the
it.
ground.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh, great.
Hell.
You have oh yeah, you would have advantage on these as well.
He's
so
doing a
that's-
reckless attack. He can
Oh
do that.
no, he's
No.
blinded. He doesn't need to reckless. The creature's blinded, so he has advantage.
Yeah, you have auto advantage against
You
him.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
that's
do the
true.
damage
Which
for
means
this,
I
and
will
then
as
I'll
well.
roll again.
No, you're good. You're good. It did everything correctly because you have disadvantage and
Yeah.
advantage that cancel each other out. So
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I mean, he's resistant to non-magical attacks, but still, that's really good.
Most of my spells are just aimed to give Rivallon more advantage. That's what it is.
All right, it's at the end of your turn, Ustenia. Okay. Mog.
I haven't said it today, so I'm going to say it now.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Blast.
Yes, Eldritch Blast. Yes.
And here at the D&D Championships, you can hear the crowd screaming,
Oh my god.
Eldritch Blast!
Once.
That's 2 1s. You had advantage. You got 2 1s with
This
an
is the
advantage
second
roll.
time
Why
you've
am I
That's a
done
1 in
that.
200 chance.
This is
One
the
in
second
400.
time
I
you've
don't
done
think
that,
you'll
by
beat
the
him
way.
to it.
1 in 400 chance.
I
Dude,
think you'll
what?
find that's Mikey.
This is the second time you've done that. This is the
Oh my
second time
God.
you've done that.
Well, keep going. You have advantage unless you roll natural ones on all of them, which I think at that point you just have to stop playing. Okay, there we go.
You need to find
really
Will
like
Wheat and then
playing
kill
games.
him.
There
Like,
can
why
only
the fuck?
be one.
You're supposed to bring balance to the rolls.
Oh, there's a natural 20.
There
Get
you
in
go.
there.
Much better.
Get it.
Get it.
Get in
Get
there.
into that, my son.
Finish. Finish him.
You got him. You got him. You
Red
literally
Buffalo.
did it. You did exactly what you needed to kill him.
You know,
Literally. There was
you
no
know-
excess there. He just needed 19 to die.
here's the thing, right? I am both super happy for Red, but also super fucking pissed at myself.
Fair.
I'm like, Sesh is gonna do great here.
I've
No.
always wondered why Sesh doesn't do direct combat and always does casting. This is why. This is
You see,
why.
she's actually pretty good at it. +7 isn't bad. It's just my rolls were shit.
Can we just say Sesh choked on it? She just choked. She was every
Yeah.
time she was just like, it's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect. And she just kept.
I would like to point out that every targeted attack on these creatures, that creature I did as well, I missed, and I have a +10 to attack. Like, yeah, rolls
So
are
what
my
happens?
You know what?
So
I
what
did
happens, Mog? You cast this Eldritch Blast, and you miraculously. By the way, the one that you rolled double ones on, that one
hit me.
Actually, no, because there's no one in your line of sight. There's no one in your flight path there. But the thing
Exactly.
almost made a 90-degree arc, like a 90-degree wide curve as it went out, and it just kind of lazily hit a tree. It just burst into flames. The other two, though, right on. In the last one, not only did you kill it, but the blast was so strong, you kind of blew out its chest, out its back, just kind of straight through. And the thing for a split second, very skeletal, is shaking, rattle me bones shaking, and then it just kind of collapses in on itself.
The rad
straight
never
down.
ends.
Very skeletons.
The rad never
yeah,
ends.
and you hear an ethereal doot doot. Out there.
Fuck you.
Isaac
Sesh is just like, I am in pain.
Isaac just turns to Mark and goes, "I see the wand is working for you."
Sesh just falls to one of her knees, blood everywhere. Just, oh my god.
Everyone walks out and
The
goes,
the axe is still
fucking
glowing
touch me.
too.
The hammer is still glowing, and she's like, I am so disappointed in myself.
Will you let me
The
have
dis-
this
my
one?
disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is
Kill.
ruined.
Right, I'm good. Before the end, I
I'm gonna
want to
land.
rage loot. All the
Rage
bodies.
loot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
I've put my
Isaac
eyes on all sorts.
Isaac is gonna use his free 11 hit points to just touch Sesh and go. Take the free 11 hit points, just like.
Just a gentle tap, because you're not sure if she's angry. Just
No, No, I like the idea that I grab the mace, the glowing mace, and just pull it down with my glowing hand, and then use the other glowing hand to be next time. Next time.
And then the hammer goes off because you touched it. No, the hammer goes off because you touched it, and you take 8d8 radiant damage.
You've got to hit me first, and I've got
you
shield
touched
up.
You did touch it. It counts.
So? It didn't
True.
strike me, I struck it.
Hold on, just let me.
Roach ruling.
CR.
Also, I wouldn't take the full 8d8. I'm not undead.
No, it's 8.
I know.
Yeah, you take 7. You take 7 then.
Can we have a rest,
That's-
please?
Did a lot of damage.
Hold on, I gotta figure. I'm trying to get you your items.
I know what that bow does.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh god, you're giving someone else in our party necrotic damage through a bow. Oh god.
Oh boy.
I don't know yet,
Maybe.
because I don't know what it does. He just said it had a special ability.
Might be because of him, though.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he was. He sounded cool, though.
I'm assuming he's some sort of lich or something. Maybe.
Oh,
Fifth
guys.
edition foes. It was a
White.
fifth edition
I
foe.
know, I could tell by the art.
I assume he's like a white or something like that, maybe.
It'd be some
was
sort of some sort of dread knight kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was
I-
something. He
guys.
was a baddie.
It's the first time I've used Sunbeam.
Well done.
I
As a
enjoy
pale
Actually,
boy,
that
you
does
should
sound
have
like
used
that
that
sounds like a
word before.
Pokemon. That
Yeah.
sounds like a Pokemon. Like
It is a
attack.
Pokemon move.
I
Sunbeam
have
is a
used
Pokemon move.
Sunbeam. To be fair, I did just kill 3 onyxes with it. So
Hold on, I just gotta see what challenge rating he was to get you a loot table.
think
CR 14.
and they
I
were
want the
what?
5. I want the big sword.
Oh,
I want to
the
see if
Nagas?
any-
Yeah, Nagas are like
got
what?
a-
5?
4.
4.
4.
Honestly,
you just tanked a level. You just tanked like a CR 24 encounter or something like
Encounter.
that.
yeah.
Yeah, and that was slightly hard for you guys.
That was more than
We got
slightly hard.
hurt. We got.
No, no.
yeah, you got hurt. Yeah,
But the
you
thing
used
is,
it.
like, spellcasters are our weakness, and there was 3 of them, so I went, "Whoa, I'm going big guns."
Big guns.
Like,
Yeah, so he's CR 14. I just
Turn
need
the
to
key on the
roll-
nuclear launch code.
Just need to roll something here.
Isaac went Iron Man mode. I
Yeah.
went wings
17.
and. But that's
got
my
my
job
eyes
as
on
the
as well.
sorcerer. I'm area of effect of like support damage caster. Like it's like
Sesh like lets the hammer go out. Just
Fizzle.
looking at it.
Did you add the 11 HP I gave you?
I did. Yeah.
Cool. Do you need any more HP? Because
I
You
need a
get-
lot more HP.
on him in a bag. You get 400 gold pieces.
Noise.
And 10 platinum pieces.
Ooh.
it's 500 gold.
That's not nothing.
No.
It's not nothing. No, it's not. You also
That's-
find on him a golden circlet.
Ooh.
Is it magical? I've got
Eyes
my
on.
eyes on.
Yeah.
It is magical.
Is it cursed?
Probably.
Exceptionally.
Oh, what should be a band of intellect?
Can
Oh,
I cast identify on it? And we'll just say.
Yes, you can.
Thank
A
you.
cursed band
You
of
spend
intellect.
some time to cast identify on it.
I'm guessing we're counting this as a short
And-
rest then.
Yes, I will give you a short
yeah.
rest after the end of this. You cast identify on it, and you find that this circlet contains the soul of the creature you just killed.
Oh fuck!
Is it big territory?
It's a phylactery.
Yeah.
It is
Phylactery.
not as powerful as a phylactery. It is just a vessel where a lesser undead soul is stored.
It's a repository.
Okay.
You feel that if this soul could be introduced to another similar body, you, by having the circlet, would be able to exert control on it.
That's weird.
That sounds
you
way
must
too
have a
evil for
body.
us.
You must have a body in which to deposit the soul.
I vote we put the circle on Isaac's head.
It must be a dead body.
Ah, shit.
So I
No,
give
no,
you
no.
5 minutes.
Of similar like
I've still got the beams.
it has to be the dead body of a medium creature of at least CR 10 or above.
I was just gonna say can we put it on on the head of one of the giant snake things? Just have a giant pet snake
that can cast lightning bolt.
Essentially, the creature that you would then create from the circlet would consider you its master, and you would be able to exert control to make it kill things.
It's Aragorn and the fucking King of the Dead.
Do things that you'd want. Now, the thing is, you wouldn't have complete control. You can tell this is a very powerful soul. Even if it's a lesser undead, and it's not a lich, it's still very powerful for an undead. And it'd be fighting you every step of the way.
So you could lose control of it.
Probably evil.
My
as
vote is we
fuck.
destroy
So
it somehow.
it's like it's like
Cast it into the fire!
Yeah.
So it's like summoning demons.
No.
Like there's a chance that you will suddenly lose control of the demon, but it will still be an enemy
every
target
time.
to it.
Every time you. Okay, here's the thing. While within 300 feet of the
I will
charmed
be king of
skeletal
undead.
warrior. By the way, it was a skeletal warrior from 5th edition foes. Person wearing the sultan can exert the following types of influence on the. Since you got the identify. You can choose to see through the skeleton's eyes, try to force the skeleton warrior to attack something by making a successful DC 15 charisma check. Failing it means that the warrior acts as it chose. Try to force the skeleton warrior to take some other action, search an area, move, etc., etc. Still DC 15, stuff like that. But if you fail it, it's no longer charmed. And will move and do as it wishes.
Right, everyone put 100 gold into their funds because we got exactly 500 gold. So
yeah,
and then we'll put the circlet into the
let's talk about this later bag.
yeah.
So you want me to
seems
put 500
creepy,
gold
but
in the party funds for you guys?
100 gold.
100 gold in the party funds?
No, none.
No.
We've
No,
all-
just put the 10 platinum in there.
No.
10
No.
we got-
That was the 10 platinum was included.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got exactly 500, so there's no cut for the party fund this time.
Okay, so you just all took 100 gold pieces for your
Yeah.
fund.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just put that in your sheet then. Okay. Other than the circlet, you find and the gold, you find on the skeletal warrior a small fist-sized orb of gray glass.
Ooh. Identify.
It seems to be a key of some sort.
Right.
Past that, you have no idea. It just seems to negate, or in some way, through an action or through something, it will cause an effect to a spell.
Huh.
What was that?
But other than that, it is an inert gray glass sphere, about the size of a fist.
I reckon we all need this for the 2.
Then you find a rusted, pitted old greatsword. When you check it, it is a busted, old, pitted greatsword with no magical effects. As it
Okay.
seems that the soul of the creature was breathing in magical energy, creating the effect.
Gotcha.
Its bow doesn't seem like it should be able to work, as it doesn't have a string. So it was just an ethereal kind of string.
Soul of the creature was controlling the
Yeah.
weaponry. So we want to gather this thing's bones and have him.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop that bullshit from ever happening again.
Burn it.
Yeah.
Just burn it. Just make a
Consecrate
bonfire
corpse
just
and all
burn
that
it.
sort of stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I will say make a religion check, Sesh.
Make a religion check.
We do that next time.
Yeah, because
I
we
just
are.
want to do the.
Oh,
check
I'm
and
at
then
disadvantage
tie
still. It's
It
a
doesn't
10
matter.
plus 6, which is a
Yeah,
16.
You get it. Basically, we ended off here with me giving you guys a short rest, which I will do right now. Short rest. And all of you, basically ending the, we'll end the session with you kind of gathered around this bonfire session, chants, some magical and religious things, providing you all kind of a show as you see the body turn to ash, and as the last bone turns to ash, the circlet it doesn't disappear or char. It basically just liquefies and disappears into the ground.
Wait, you destroyed the circlet?
You have to destroy the circlet to destroy the soul within it and the effect. So if you were going to consecrate the body and everything, you have to do that. So that's what I assumed you were trying to do.
Session's okay with that if everyone else is. She doesn't like the
Yeah.
idea of this thing being around.
Yeah.
It ends, it finishes all that, and we'll leave off with you guys having had a short rest and about ready to set off on the trail, which you see leads into a large cave not a couple 100 feet outside of the forest nearby.
Okay, so with that, thank you everybody for watching. As always, you can join us next week, same time, 7:30 London, 2:30 East Coast time. As always, thank you to Commissar Roach for DMing and writing this campaign. You can find him at youtube.com/Commissar Roach. I am also joined by Shorleone Mikey and Utari Onzo. You can find them at their Twitch channels of the same name. Also, never forgetting the glorious elf and vicious orc lady we have, Rival Zone Gaming and Red Moogle. You can catch them both at Rival Zone Gaming on YouTube and on Twitch. And I've been Midgeman. You can find me wherever you find your Midgemen, mainly on Twitch or on YouTube. And we will all see you next week. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.